Alright, now we are officially recording. Yippee!
Yay!
Yay! Buh. Indeed. But indeed. Since this one is not as lighthearted, let's change it. No, I don't like that one either. Is this good? Let's see. Yeah, that sounds good. This is pretty nice. Yeah. This sounds pretty good. Yeah. I know. Alright, if you guys hear purring, meowing, and so on and so forth, ignore it. It's not there. Alright, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, did we audio test?
We should be fine. I'm not gonna really worry about that right now.
Okay, Shrugs.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. If it's not,
Alright, baller.
blame me.
Let me know if I'm roboting because Discord's being a bitch, but otherwise.
You've been good so far.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is a long little, this is a 3-page recap. I'm so sorry, y'all. But I wanted to get these important clues down. But here. If you guys want to mute, I will start us off. Let me also turn this down. Dear Lord, you be going a little bit too hard, honey bun. Let's calm you down. Let's calm you down a little bit, and then we'll keep going. I'm just gonna bring down audio graphics, master volume. There we go. Okay. Once upon a time, the perfect heroine, the wise sage, and the false princess all find themselves investigating the mystery of Lazar's missing invention. The perfect heroine had decided to approach Rain, the shy human girl who admits that she had always dreamed of acting on stage rather than working on tech. The two had agreed that Rain would teach her how to work some of the tech for the stage production, and then in turn, the perfect heroine would teach her how to act. Along with that, Rain had informed them of a few secret passageways and chutes that people could travel through during the show. Rain had also revealed that 4 people were aware of these secret passages. We had Teeth, Minnie Binnie, Skipper, and Gromga, one of the missing students. However, only the latter of the two could fit through the rafters. The false princess went to discuss with the professor, who admitted that he was looking for the student IDs of the students who have quote-unquote moved out. He had a net student ID, but was missing all the others, Ella, Flora, and Gromga. He admitted that Gromga often stole stuff, and it irritated the professor. The wise sage sends his Tamagotchi Kuchipachi into the rafters under where the invention was stolen. However, Kuchipachi fell through and into the boys' bathroom. There, the wise sage rushed downstairs to try to retrieve his son, but ran into Teeth and Charon. Both had heard a noise in the bathroom, and Teeth wanted to show off to Charon and impress her by killing whatever creature they heard in the bathroom. In a quick last-ditch effort to disguise Kuchipachi, the sage focused his magic and casted a disguise on his son, turning him into a fat, ugly cat. When Teeth saw the fat cat Kuchipachi, he deflated and left, but the sage did notice that Teeth had slipped something into his pocket. Along with that, the Tamagotchi had coughed up 2 pieces in his mouth. One, a slightly burnt tuft of fur, and the other one, a strange piece of flesh shaped like a hand. However, when Darian had casted his spell, a strange side effect of his magic took hold of him. One he did not realize yet until people began to ask him questions. For a short amount of time, the sage, now more wise than ever, was able to answer any question through a vision that would show him the factual answer. The party, of course, took full advantage of this. At first, they asked, "Where are you going? What's not going on with the school?" Then it becomes, "How is the cafeteria food reasonably priced?" Then the questions begin to escalate. Who stole Lazar's device? The wise sage immediately knew that it was Gromga, as he flashed with a vision of a goblin running through the sewers. Another question. How do you take off Darian's ugly mug mask off? The sage suddenly sees a vision of his original self. The password, Artemis. And another. Where's Summer? The sage suddenly sees a vision of the blonde prince inside a tower within the forest. Something is not right about the prince, and he is arguing with a figure, the woman you all saw in the forest. She immediately realizes that the sage was watching and casted him out, causing the sage to take damage when he comes to. And then, the final question from Adalia. Who set the fire? While the sage did not know what she meant, the sage saw 3 figures. There's a fire, an accident, a cover-up. The sage sees 2 dead figures, a father and a daughter, and on top of them stood a figure a lot like the daughter, but not quite. She was staring back at a familiar tiefling boy. Going back to investigate, the false princess approached Diana and Gums, who realized that Sharon was going to play the original role of Heather Chandler, but for mysterious reasons, gave it up. On top of that, Teeth was obsessed with stealing the device in order to impress Sharon, but he had failed. Meanwhile, the perfect heroine approached Skipper, who was hiding in the girls' bathroom. When the heroine saw Skipper, she could immediately tell that the ratkin was skittish and scared. She revealed that Teeth had convinced her to grab Lazar's device, but when she was sneaking through the rafters, a small creature, a monster, attacked her. It scratched out some of her fur and ran off with the device, leaving Skipper with nothing to show to Teeth. She had also revealed to the heroine that Gromga had gotten under one of the commodes in the boys' bathroom, and now there is a way to access the sewers underneath. That is where she believed that the creature had fled, but she also revealed that Gromga may have taken this path himself and came into contact with the forest and said that he met a red friend who showed him many other secret passages. When the party traveled under into the sewer and found one of the 3 small cherubs, they followed it into the sewers and then found 2 more, 3 in total, 1 dressed in yellow, 1 dressed in green, and 1 dressed in red. Now, the curtain rises, and the party is now faced with their thieves. So, you all have entered into the sewers. For also context, the archivist was a little bit too big to fit, so he had to stay behind. But, you guys, across this rackety stone wooden bridge, you see 3 little large cat-sized creatures. 2, a yellow and green one, with no wings, and then a red one with wings. And now that we are here, they see you, and they point at you, and immediately go, "Ah, it's them! It's them! It's the stars of the show!" And I need you all to roll initiative.
They seem friendly.
They seem friendly. Yeah. Sure. Let's change up the music.
You know, they recognize.
Real recognizes real.
They recognize us for what we are.
They're bald and I don't trust them.
That sounds about right. All right.
One day my character sheet will come back from the war.
I know. I'm looking at it. I'm like, where are you, babe?
There it is.
We got it. Hold on. Let me also.
Oh yeah, you are like one of the few that aren't at the beginning alphabetically.
Let's see. I am going to grab something here.
Well, no, I also just clicked it and it like didn't want to load in.
All right. So we have. I forgot my little notepad, so I'll just use my iPad, and Miss Cooter is going to have to be fine with me using her as an iPad stand. Because she's going to have to just deal with it. Alrighty, so let me see. Who got who? Darian, you got 13?
13.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me make better. Oh, of course the cat wants to get up now. Darian, you got 13. All right, Blair, you got a nice wholesome 23.
Yeah.
And Adalia, you got a nice wholesome 18. So we kind of know who's gonna go where, it seems like. So, at that point, let me also grab some dice real quick so I can roll for the cherubs. They're just gonna all go as one, because I don't want to deal with rolling individually for them, because it might be a mess later on. Who knows? Hold on, let me grab. I got my bucket. I got my bucket of dice. Ugh.
Nice.
Bucket. Alright.
Big bucket.
Big bucket. Oh, shit. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Give me a moment. That is not good at all. I did an uh-oh.
What?
I did a big uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, Mama made a uh-oh stinky. I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. Talk amongst yourselves real quick.
Okay.
Alright, I almost want to, like, see if I need to go in there and see if she's alright or needs help. But I also don't know if this is, like, a campaign
Alright.
thing.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm seeing references within references here.
Oh, yeah.
Star of the show line. Me when I'm Paul from Star Kids Hit Musical.
I was about to say,
might
we
be-
are about to fight a mythic bitch.
I might be kind of an idiot, guys. Like, I see the clues here, but I don't know how to really put them together.
See, I'm just looking at the colors and going, ooh, Heathers. Ooh, missing actors. Into sewers.
Yes.
But, whatever makes them
In
this...
the sewers.
Buh. I don't know, maybe they just kind of looked...
Uh,
maybe
my-
they
my-
looked like that in the first place.
Ooh.
Maybe they just had really interesting casting choices, and they all just looked like this the entire time.
Yes.
I mean, that explains why he's taking advice. He's taking advice from the forest. Of course, his actors are gonna be all fucked up all the time.
Yeah. I'm this
The
close
forest
to
was like,
getting-
okay. Oh, no, I was just gonna say, the
No.
forest was like, okay, your original fucked up cast disappeared. It's time for secondary, slightly less fucked up cast.
Time for a new fucked up cast of my design. See, I was about to say I am like this close to designing an outfit for Darian, and I'm trying to figure out how to make a trench coat jester outfit.
I hold your hand. I want to put Blair in a trench coat. We can be twins. I love that. Are you just made like a like for his like uniform or what?
Oh,
or
I mean
for
like
the,
as like Jester Dean.
Oh, for the costumes.
Like
yeah.
for the full
We
costume.
haven't forgotten about good old Jester Dean, have we?
I've never been able to forget about Jester Dean. From the moment those words were uttered, he has been on the brain. Also, more and more things in my life have people, kin assigning me clowns. Like,
The whole jester thing's not helping, is it?
No.
like, in my daily life, though. I made Darian on a whim as a funny, haha, a little jester, and here we are, like, a year and a half later, and everybody keeps pointing out things in my life, like, yeah, you're, like, clown-coded. This is you. This clown, that's you. And I'm like, that...
Yeah, because that's how
What?
it happens.
Something,
Open the door a
something,
little bit,
something,
and then it's just clowns.
something, Apollo, the gift of prophecy.
I guess, I'm used to being, like, the weird goth one, and now I'm the weird cursed clown one. I don't know how to deal with that at a
Well, you
Weird
have-
goth clown. Weird goth clown.
You also have the weird goth partner going on, so you got that at least. Alright, I am back at it again. I'm so sorry that took so long. I dropped a piece of food, didn't think much of it. I looked down and there were ants.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I had to I can't not do something about that. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Blair, you go first. 23. Next is actually the Cherubs, who rolled a 19. And then Idalia, you go next for an 18. Yeah. And then last, Darian, you and Kuchi Pachi go together. So, for 13. All right, so Blair, you see these 3 ugly-looking motherfuckers. They just pointed at you and go, "Oh, the stars are here!" And yeah, they've got like those weird baby chubby cheeks, but they're also like got elongated necks and are a little bit like too fleshy for what you're comfortable with.
Oh, okay.
But what would you like to do?
Okay. So, is it metagaming to ask, is this gonna be the main combat? Because I don't know how much MP I want to waste at the start.
I'm gonna say that's pretty metagamey.
Okay.
I'm not gonna confirm or deny, but I cannot answer that question.
That's okay. I'll do it anyways. I'm gonna activate Raver mode and just try and like get a good start to the game. Will that use my whole action to activate it?
Let's check. Let me remember. I think possibly, because that was like your, let's see. What does Raver mode say? Raver mode says binding by blah blah blah. Sacrifice your health. I'm gonna say it's more so a bonus action, like a rage. So you still have your main action, but you can't do a bonus action.
That's okay. I would like to rage.
That's fine.
Awesome. And because my Raver mode is specific to Blair's music taste, can I pick the song that starts playing when she activates it?
Sure, why not?
All right, gang. She activates her funny little Raver mode. She looks insane, bloodlust, but at the same time, bass boosted, like you're in like a shitty car, like in like the Midwest on some like bumfuck truck with like the high end wheels.
Hell yeah.
You start hearing a very familiar song start playing, which is I believe it's Beautiful from Heather's the Musical.
Heather. Yeah. But it's like super bass boosted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. In theme with y'all's production, you guys hear the opening song to Heather's, like just absolutely blow out from from Blair's speakers as she immediately goes into Raver mode. All right, and you got an action still.
Slay. I think my action would have to be summoning a weapon because I don't have any weapons on me, right?
Yeah, you don't.
Do I use my weapon when I summon it, or do I have to just summon it and wait?
You have to just summon it.
That's fine. Okay. What do I want to summon? I feel like getting close. I feel like getting in close combat. So, what was my melee again? Scythe. I would like to summon my scythe, please.
Absolutely, yeah. You immediately pull out your scythe, and you have your movement if you would like to go. I believe you have 30 feet of movement, but you cannot attack. But you have wings, so you can fly across, no problem, if you want to.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Alright, anything else you'd like to do?
I give like a casual nod to my companions. So it's like, I hope you're ready to fuck it up. Nobody wants to interact with me, it's okay.
I'm so sorry, I wasn't sure if you wanted to interact. I don't know how hostile these things are.
Look, we've done this song and dance a lot by this point, like... I think they're just trying here to kill us.
I think you guys can take an educated guess.
Nothing ever goes well for me, so this shit will try and kill us.
Exactly. Alright,
Yeah, alright.
Do you not want to move, Blair? Is that the end of your turn?
Oh, I guess I'll move like a little bit forward so that I can take any hits.
Alright. Coolio. Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Alrighty, cool. This one is gonna fly over here, so he is flying. These two are actually gonna stay, but they're actually gonna come up to the railing here, but keep their distance. Immediately. Actually, since you're there, Blair, yeah.
That's okay.
They're gonna get a hit for you. All three of them are. So, how would you like to take the first hit?
Oh, I would like a parry.
All right, absolutely. Roll me a parry, and I'm gonna roll them their attack, and we'll just do this 3 different times. So
wait, so how do I add the bonuses?
It's already. You should be able to already have it. You just have to click them.
Like, just click on the default parry?
Yeah. There you go.
Are you +7?
Yeah. Because it's 3 plus your level.
Do I add the 14, or is it just a flat 14?
No, it's already added.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything for attacks and whatnot, it already has everything added. Ooh. That is a 19, so that hits. Second one, do you want to parry as well?
Yep.
Alrighty. 13 plus... Give me another parry. 17. Okay,
22.
you parry that one, and we'll do damages afterwards. Alright, and then parry one more. That's an 18 plus...
I want parry again.
Yeah, give me another parry. Ooh, they beat you. Okay, so you parry one out of the 3 of them. So give me I don't know how you can parry with close combat when they're so far away. I say that you'll push it back into them. So basically, here's what happens. They immediately point to you, and the red cherub begins to fly with its chubby little weird flesh hands. As all 3 pull out these small little bows. Very true to their little cherub name. And considering that you stepped up all raver mode and whatnot, all 3 send arrows out towards you. It's and in quick succession, one hits you in the shoulder, but you manage to block the other one off, shooting it back towards one of them, and then the last one sadly hits you again. Give me... I'm gonna say, even though you're parrying with your crossbow, or not crossbow, scythe, give me... I need this cat to stop. Give me crossbow damage.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah.
9.
All right, 9 piercing. I'm gonna say that's gonna hit the green one.
It just hits the wrong one. That, like, who shot me, it just hit somebody else.
It just hit somebody else.
Okay.
Red and yellow. Got it. Okay, and then they're going to try to hit for you, and let me see. That's a 1d8 plus their dexterity. Let's find a 1d8 in here. Mama needs a 1d8. Here it is. All right.
I like to imagine that, like, I'm just kind of like hopping on my feet, like I'm in the zone of the music, and I don't even register that there's arrows in my body right now. I'm chilling.
You're being chillin'.
I'm big chillin'.
Okay, so you take 15 points of damage.
Ooh, that's half. That's fine.
They're nasty little gremlins.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
Yeah, they're real fuckers. Yeah. So immediately they shoot off these arrows towards you as you step up, and you send one back, but the 2 send out some terrible fucking little arrows. And you're going to watch as one of these little fuckers, actually they're gonna stay put because they like where they're at. These little fuckers are absolutely annoying. Alright, that's going to be the end of their turn. Idalia, you just saw these little bitches send a bunch of arrows, Blair's way, and she took a good chunk of damage.
Oof. I think there's a moment. Where Dahlia's like, it's okay that they're far away. No, fuck. It's okay that they're far away. I have magic. I'll hit them with magic. And then she's like, wait. is a sewer. I should not have fire in here.
It's
I
fine.
think she's gonna try to copycat them to see if there's anything.
Okay, you
steal.
give your copycat skill. There's nothing you can.
Oh, you were roboting hard. Hold on.
I'm roboting. Am I still?
Not for the rest of us, but
Oh.
just for
Oh,
Veggie,
it's probably because Veggie's Discord stuff is bad.
Yeah.
We'll let Darian. In the meantime, do you know what you want to do while we wait for Veggie to come back?
I'm back.
Oh,
I
okay.
returned. I
Never mind.
subtracted the MP for it.
Okay.
So they got nothing. It's just bows.
Yeah, they got bows. It may be something else under their sleeve, but
Alright.
it's not magic.
Alright, that's my action. I'm going to try and take cover behind this, like, arch situation.
Yeah. So it's harder for them to hit you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely. That's no problem. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Because I think you have
No,
a
that
base
will
set
be-
of spells that you can use, can't you?
I have Kadrash's spells.
Yeah. What spells do
Um,
you have for him?
Yeah,
Yes.
Firebolt, Thunderwave, Dragon's Breath,
Mm-hmm.
those three.
You don't want to use
Um,
any of them?
So here's my question. Is it safe to use a fire
It
spell
should be
in
fine.
a sewer?
Yeah, it should be fine. Don't worry too much about it.
Alright. And the copycat does not count as like an action?
No, but it still takes off your MP, I will say.
Yep. Alright, screw it. I'll throw a firebolt at this thing. At red boy. In the air.
Absolutely. It has to... Does it have to make a DC? Hold on.
I think I have to make a spell attack.
Okay, so he's going to try to dodge that. So we're going to have two competing checks. You roll ahead, he got a 15. Oh wait, your spell
Okay,
save
let
DC
me-
is 16. Well, yeah.
Wait, I have to make a ranged spell attack. The DC is just automatic. There isn't a save for this.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so he got a 15.
Let me figure out how to do ranged spell attack because it is not on my sheet. Ranged spell attack by E.
Just roll a d20 and we'll add your I think it's your intelligence.
Yeah,
Intelligence
I think
plus
we
level.
just- Alright, roll D20 plus intelligence plus level.
I'm gonna play a different little thing because I'm tired of this one.
Wait. Do I add my proficiency bonus?
No, not for spells.
Alrighty. God damn it. Slash roll D20 plus intel plus level.
19! Alright, you hit. Give me damage.
Yep, I am level 4, so it's just 1d10.
Okay, cool. Hidden red boy. Alright,
5
5
damage.
That's already pretty good. You immediately, ring out, a big ol' firebolt, and you hit this motherfucker, and you see him kind of falter in his little flying, and he's not very happy about that, as he falters and flaps hard and looks at you, and you can tell he's not very happy with you. Alright.
Heather on Heather violence.
Heather on Heather violence, truly. Alright, next in turn, Darian, you and Kuchi Pachi.
I have an idea.
An idea?
So, I have no ranged attacks.
Yep.
It's okay, I got a plan.
I have 30 feet of movement.
And
And Kuchipachi has 50 feet of movement. Hey, GM?
Yeah?
What's the process if I want my action to be picking this thing up, running my 30 feet, and chucking him as far as I can before he starts running and making his movement?
Lamau?
Absolutely. I will say, so I will allow this. Give me a general dex and a general strength. The strength is for picking him up and how far you can throw him, and the dex is how far you can make it before you throw him, you know? 13.
Team strength.
He's a little heavy, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it. All right.
He's always heavy. It's like holding a toddler.
19!
19!
You got a good decent. All right. So I will say, let's move around some stuff. I am using a ruler here to kind of see where
I'm
wanna go.
thinking maybe, let me grab the ruler as well so that, you can hopefully see.
Absolutely.
I'm thinking maybe if I can make it 30 feet this way,
and then throw him over.
and then throw him over so he can reach the ones in the back line.
Okay, yeah, I will allow that. Move your character up over there. And
Okay, that one's...
I will allow you to have
Why is it
Kuchi
letting me grab
Pachi
my-
get a running
There.
start.
What?
Oh, do you need help?
Okay,
You got
I
it.
think it was here. Okay.
And we will move him over here, and I will allow that. Since Kuchi Pachi, you guys watch as Darien goes, I got this! He picks up his fat little fucking son, starts running over the best he can, kind of crab walking it, because he's so heavy, and then, like, kind of scoots him over, and almost if it's clown-to-clown communication, you watch as fucking little Kuchi Pachi understands it, runs across, you see, the wood of that wooden bridge almost give in to his fat fucking weight, and then he makes his way over to the yellow cherub. What would you like
You
to
know
do?
the shot put from the Olympics, how it's like super heavy?
Mm-hmm.
That's me with
That's
this
you.
little guy.
That's absolutely you trying to chuck Kuchi Pachi over. So yeah,
But it works.
it does. Now do me a favor and give him the attack you want him to give.
I would like to use Crush. So
All right.
let me...
Absolutely, absolutely.
17.
Hell yeah! That, see if they can dodge. 4, that's cocked. Oh, a 2, that's not happening. Alright, give me some damage.
16.
Ooh, that does not look good for little yellow here. You guys watch as, like, I hate to say it, but this is literally the only way I can describe it. But you guys watch as Kuchi Pachi glomps the yellow cherub. And you, like, his entire little fucking fat body and his tiny little limbs latch on to this cherub. And the cherub begins to freak out as it has only, like, one wing and it tries to, like, flap away, but it can't manage. And you hear just, like, the screams of this cherub as Kuchi Pachi... And he's, like, weighing down this cherub and he takes 16 force damage. Damn, girl. Damn. All right.
Improvise, adapt, overcome.
You got it, dog. All right.
If we aren't ranged, we're getting over there.
You're getting over there. All right, Blair, it is your turn.
Okay. Wait, I gotta read something.
Trying to see what works with this. I might try.
I just realized that I have, like, weapon craft that required, like, a roll for, like, unstable magic consequences when I summon the weapon.
Do you, let's skip that just for now.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, that red fucking guy, I would like to fly over to the red cherub and try and hit him.
Absolutely, absolutely. Get over there
Fuck
and
over
give
here.
me a nice little, scythe thing.
Okay.
He is not
Let's
gonna
see.
like that you are moving over.
Yeah, I bet.
He hates
Kill
that shit.
yourself!
No, please.
Yeah.
Ooh, 20. He's gonna try to dodge, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Ooh, for a 5. Nope, I'm not even gonna add that bonus. Yeah, you hit. Give me some damage, babe.
Alright, you're going down, buddy. 2!
You got it. Yeah, 2.
That's bullshit.
I
Wait,
really-
hold on.
Yeah, what's up?
It says... It has -2 slashing on my scythe.
Oh, why is that? I might have, hold on, let
Yeah.
me take a look at that. That's not supposed to happen. So we'll add 2, that makes it 4 instead.
Okay.
I might have accidentally finagled it when I really shouldn't have. Where's your scythe?
Can I get a reroll? I don't accept this.
No.
Okay.
No. Let me look at your scythe here. Let's see. How does it have -2? Where could have this -2 come from? Hold on, let me check something real quick. Interesting. Okay, that's not good. Hold on, sorry, I'm just checking something real quick, because now it's saying that it doesn't recognize that, and that is not good.
You want me to do manual rolls in the meantime?
No, it should be fine. Let me see. Let me see if that helps at all. Because I'm not seeing a +2 to it. Damage. What was the original damage for it? 1D. It wasn't 1D4. I don't know why.
It was a 1d8.
1D8. There it is. Okay. Let's try that. What the fuck? Huh? 1D8. Did that work? Let's try one more time.
It's a 1d8, but it doesn't add the 2.
Why the fuck is it not? Hold on. Why is it not adding the 2? Hold on. I love doing fucking dumb shit. That is so odd. We'll just manually roll the damage from here, and I'll try to figure out why the fuck it's doing that. Because that doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it's doing that.
Okay.
It should be self-sufficient, but I don't see a -2 in here anywhere. So I guess it just wants to be difficult. Fun. Cool. It was working when I had it before, but not... Oh well, we'll just use it for its hit capacity, and then we'll just roll the damage manually. So I would say, if that's the case, roll that, what'd you say? I said 2d8 or 1d8?
It was a 1. I'll take a 2d8.
No, it's a 1d8.
Okay. Let me try.
Plus your strength, I believe.
Wait, oh, plus my strengths?
Yeah, it's supposed to be plus your strength. What in the world?
Oh, that's probably why it was -2.
Yeah, that's why, yeah.
So wait, is my strength now a 2 instead when I'm in, like, raver mode, or what?
Yes. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Because...
What?
Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to fix all of this. It's a fucking mess. Let's see. I need this cat to stop right fucking now. Of course. Okay.
Do you need me to come grab her?
It's fine. It's whatever. Okay, so it's your thing. Your strength doubles temporarily.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
it's
happens.
just a 2.
Yeah, so it's just a 2.
Okay.
So roll that for me.
9.
Okay, 9. Okay. 21. Okay, cool. Awesome. I will make a note to figure out what the fuck that scythe is on, because we're gonna be doing a lot of combat, and I do not like that. Alright, cool. Next in the order, is there anything else you'd like to do, Blair, before I move? Because you have your bonus action, you already took your movement.
Would it be a... Oh, I can't do a bonus. I was gonna taunt just for the sillies.
Wait, why wouldn't you have your bonus?
Oh, I thought you said, okay. If I do have my bonus action, I would like to taunt.
What would you like to say?
Wait, this is the Chandler one, right? I'm talking to Heather Chandler?
Yeah, you're talking to Heather Chandler right there.
You're a fucking bitch! You're bad at your job, that's why I replaced you! I'm the Heather, not you, me! Me, Heather, you bad, you dumb!
You say that, as it looks at you and goes, I don't think Veronica would say that.
Your mama.
Your mama. Since you're taunting it, what's your end goal for this one?
I just want wanted to try and come at me. I'll parry it.
What?
I want it to attack me so I can parry it.
Oh, okay, sure. I gotcha. All right. In that case, it is now their turn, and it is going to parry you. However, actually, since you're fucking doing that, it will try to do so. It only has a crossbow though, so it sadly has to move back. And you get an attack of opportunity on it as it's also going to try to dodge.
That's
So,
hilarious.
19 to dodge.
Fuck. So wait, I just roll my scythe?
Yeah.
All right.
If you beat a 19, you can hit it.
Please.
Yeah!
Yes!
All right, roll
Yes!
me a 1d8 plus your strength.
All right. 1d8 plus 2. 8.
8. All right. It does not look good right now. Cool. You hit it as it immediately tries to flee, but in turn, it is going to try to hit you with its crossbow. As you have to beat whatever you roll. Beat a 19 for me.
Okay. Please be better than a 19. Please be better than a 19. That'd be awesome. 25.
Hell
25.
yeah! All right, give me damage for that. It's not looking good.
Roll 1d8 plus 2. Wait, 1d plus 2. There we go.
Alrighty.
8.
Cool. It does not look good at all. Alright. That being said, the other two are going to do a funny thing and completely disengage.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, nah, they're little cowards. They saw Kuchipachi come after their asses, and they're going to take their entire action to get at least 60 feet away, because when you disengage and use your entire movement, it doubles your speed. So they want no part of y'all. They want to take cheap shots and get away with it, but they can't dish what they give out. All right. That being said, Idalia, you're watching these motherfuckers run away.
Hi, it's me, Idalia. I'm watching these motherfuckers run away, and you know what? As long as they're leaving, I'm not worried about it yet.
Yet? Alright, what would you like to do then?
Good question. I'm looking at my inventory.
Hey, quick question while she figures that out. The yellow one is might be restrained.
Oh, you're right! I'm so sorry. Yeah, you're right. He can't... So he would have to...
Oh, can I do like a attack of opportunity? And then I was like, wait, hold on, that holds it down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. So, on your turn, let's make competing strength checks.
Gotcha.
I'll let him stay since that was my fault. But what would you like to do, Idalia?
You know what? If yellow one is stuck there, and red one is busy with Phoebe, I'm gonna start running.
Absolutely.
30, 35, 40. I'm just gonna dash, so I'll use all my my action to move.
Absolutely.
So that's 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I'm right here now.
Perfect. All right, what would you like to do? Oh, you used your entire action to dash?
Yeah, so that's my entire action. I don't have any bonus actions, so that will be my turn. Just me running.
No worries. That is totally fine. Since you're not doing anything, give me a general insight check on these cherubs. See if you can pick up on anything here.
I would love to. Insight
23.
Yo.
These little fuckers are clearly going to take pot shots at you, but they are clearly retreating and also in order for you to follow them. But the entire time they're gonna try to kill you. So, what options do you got?
Yep.
All right.
Funny option, capture one and to make it fucking take us somewhere without shooting pot shots.
Maybe. All right. Next in the order, Darian. I need you to let Kuchipachi and this creature try to fucking do a competing strength. It did not do well for a 12 in total. Oh, baby. He's had better days. Is his
Look,
strength? Is his strength?
His strength
only?
is a 13, so it's only a +1.
Ah, okay.
But the thing is, see, he just got tossed and he hit the ground and he was like rolling
His
a
tummy
bit.
hurts.
And he got back up so great, but then he tripped again and landed on this thing. And really, he is doing his best, but he does need a minute because he did fall over.
Oh, he did fall over. Yeah, so sadly he got away, but it's not your action, so you can run after it. It immediately like scrambles and runs through the sewers trying to follow after its green little friend here. But Darian, you can still do some funny stuff. What would you like to do?
I can, move 30 feet.
You
which
can.
gets me across a bridge.
Let's go!
I am now across a bridge, close enough to Kuchipachi that I'm able to kind of go, oh, no, you're okay, you can go.
That's what Kuchipachi sounds like.
And good news, since he has 50 feet of... Actually, how far can he... Okay, not that far.
60s, yeah.
But what he can do...
You're gonna
is
terrorize
waddle-
this fucker.
Waddle like the fucking wind. Cut it off.
Oh!
And
Ooh.
we're crushing again.
Absolutely. It's gonna
Like-
try to dodge again.
I hope you know... it doesn't even, cut him off as much as, just runs up behind. It's another fucking glove. This is, a running tackle. Except just from this creature made of blob and flesh and acid.
Blobby
Absolutely.
babies with acidic properties.
Yeah.
Classic baby.
Yellow cherub rolled. Oh, that's
a
not gonna.
32 to hit.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's not gonna do shit. I was like, yeah, it's gonna have to beat an unnatural 20, and then you rolled a 32.
Yeah, I have a +14 attack on this thing.
I forgot. That's kind of funny as fuck. I won't lie.
Yeah, no, this baby bites. You can't stop him. If his mouth... You know how, frogs are just a mouth and then enough leg to get the mouth places?
That's basically him, huh?
He is mouth and enough just... I don't even think it's the legs. I think it's just, momentum once he
Yeah.
gets skittering and waddling.
He's a force.
Speaking of force,
18.
18 force damage.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
You guys are kind of carving through these fuckers, which they've got still a good amount of HP on them, but you guys are getting through them and they're
Kill
not
these
liking
babies.
it. Kill these babies! Girl, call us Planned Parenthood. Alrighty. That being said, yeah, this little guy not fucking happy. Is there anything you would like to do, Darian, besides your movement?
Let me... I don't know if I have anything I can do.
That's totally fine. You're giving him encouragement.
Actually,
Oh?
I'm wondering, can I distract one of these somehow to... I'm trying to figure out if I can use my, clowning abilities to distract the one in the air so the
Yeah.
player can manage another hit on it.
I'll allow that. What would you like to do to distract it?
Come on, Jester Dean, you got this.
Jester
You
Dean!
got this. I think we're the actors. Just start singing a song from the show.
Yeah, you got the voice of an angel.
I don't know about that one. Freeze your brain and shit. I
we can
would
say
like
that-
to just kind of yell, "Hey!" And then the moment I get its attention, I would like to start tugging a handkerchief out of my sleeve and just kind of keep going.
You're distracting it with a magic trick?
Yeah.
To be fair, it's got the weird baby fucking Cocomelon attention span. Darian, you fucking go, "Hey, little bitch!" And it looks at you. The red cherub looks at you, and you go, "Oh, oh, oh, oh," and you start pulling the fucking, like, handkerchiefs out, and it is mesmerized. It has no idea what the fuck you're doing. And, like, it points at you and goes, it's still it's still going!
It's still going, baby! How long is this handkerchief? We don't know. Blair, hit it!
I was kind of distracted looking at it too for a second.
And that is my turn, thank you.
Absolutely. It is distracted. I will say it will not try to retreat on its turn. We're back at you, Blair.
I'm going after the red one.
The red one?
I would like to move up to it, and I would like to swing.
Absolutely. I will say, this cat, I need her to stop. Where'd she? Oh my god, she jumped onto my desk and I can't find my D20 now. Okay, there it is. I need this cat to fucking work with me here. Alright, cool. Give me, he is going to, actually, you know what? Give me, just roll me the damage. I think he's gonna try to tank it.
Okay.
This fucker is not very happy.
Roll 1d8 plus 2. Okay.
1d8?
8.
Alright, that is 8. Let me see how much he cuts it down by, because this might be the new strat. He's realizing, oh, dodging's not doing shit for him. He might need to find a new fucking strat here.
Here's my D&D stuff. Where'd it go?
D&D reference. Here we go. Let's take a look. Okie dokie. Okay. Okay, cool. You watch as he tanks it, and he only takes 4 points of damage this time around.
Okay.
So, but he's not looking good, luckily. But now he's realizing, okay, new strat! That being said, is there anything else you would like to do, Blair?
Is intimidation a bonus action?
I will allow it, yeah.
Okay, instead of taunting it, I'm gonna get up in his face. It's like, stupid, dumb. I'm gonna kill you. You're pissing me off. And because like, Cocomelon Stimuli idiot over here has music blasting out like of their eardrums. I want to say that like I look like Blair's like hovering above this baby, like purposely trying to look imposing and scary on it.
Okay.
Like,
and what is your end goal for this?
To either maybe freeze response it or drop its weapon or something like that.
Yeah. Roll me a general intimidation then.
Okay. I'm like, I'm going to eat you. You look very delectable. Where's my intimidation?
You look very delectable. A 14.
That sucks.
Yeah, 14 plus 4. Does this add level to it? I think it doesn't. Let me check real quick. I don't think it does.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's another plus 4. So an 18.
Okay.
I will say it falters, but it doesn't drop its weapon. It does freeze in place, though.
Okay.
But that being said, next is the cherubs.
We got good cop and bad cop over here. Darren be like, ooh, look at the shiny. He's like,
I'm gonna dox you!
Hey, look at this! I can juggle! Isn't this so funny? Kill yourself! Isn't this so funny?
I mean, like, considering, I'd like to think that, like, Blair's voice is bass boosted through her raver mode.
Please tell me that's canon. Please tell me that's actually canon. Oh my,
it's canon.
I'm like on the Xbox Live mic right now.
I'm not playing on my phone. I'm taking care of business.
That's literally
Dude.
Blair.
People on the surface level above the sewers are hearing through like the fucking like ground, like all of this shit going down underneath. It's like,
Oh, absolutely.
like where's all that noise coming from? And I'm
Someone
just
takes a late night trip to the bathroom. And it's just haunted. Why are the toilets vibrating?
Why are the toilets
It's like
vibrating?
one of those caramel dancing, but it's playing in the next room videos.
Wow.
Carmel dancing,
all
but you're like,
muffled.
Michael, don't leave me.
Michael! Yeah. Absolutely. This fucker's traumatized by how bass boosted your voice is. Yeah, so he's stuck. I will say, now that this guy is at a reasonable thing, he's just gonna take his normal action.
Let me do a little, see how far he can go. 30.
Yay! This fucker is green fucker is gonna try to hit Kuchipachi. How would you like Kuchipachi to respond? Would you like him to parry, tank, dodge?
This motherfucker is not smart enough to parry. I think he's gonna tank it.
Awesome.
Just because he refuses to move away since he got a grip on this thing again.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly. So let me see if I remember how... Okay, I don't have tank on his thing, but I remember the tank option is... I'm just gonna click click mine, yours, whatever, just so I can remember what it was. It's... one. Okay. It is your dex plus your con plus level. So, however much he has, you take that off the damage.
Okay, so dexterity 4, constitution 3. What level are we?
4.
Okay, 4, 4, 3, so that's 11.
Okay, cool. You take 2 points of damage. He rolled a 13.
2 points, got it.
Yeah. He fucking nails an arrow into Kuchipachi. This little fucker is too busy trying to shove the yellow cherub into his mouth to even notice there's an arrow sticking out in him.
See, I see that, and I, counter. I think it might just kind of bounce off. I think he's just too soft and blobby for it to pierce, because everything just kind of, like, gives way.
Absolutely. I will take that. I will allow that. Absolutely. So yeah, that arrow fucking just bounces off and barely nicks Kuchipachi. In that case, we have Yellow Guy. Yellow Guy, what do you have going on here? I think he's gonna do something funny here. Interesting. Okay. Seeing that, this is not in a great situation and he's not gonna do very well, Edge, I need you and Kuchipachi, because you guys are linked, to make a dexterity saving throw. So just a dex.
Oh. Well,
It's it.
Darian got a 7.
That's plus... Ooh.
And Kuchipachi got a 1.
Yo.
Both of y'all did not pass.
I'm busy with my handkerchief.
I'm not playing games on my phone.
I'm taking care of business.
As far as you are aware, you don't know what he did, but as this cherub is being crushed into the floor, it braces itself against the disgusting sewer stone, and it whispers something into the floor, almost as if it's like a silent plea. And you felt a tingle of something, but you look around and there doesn't seem to be anything different, so you assume that it's fine. But that will be his turn. As for our red guy, red dude, Blair, I also need you to make a dexterity save for me.
Man, okay.
Man! 17.
Plus my level or no?
Actually, no. Yes. Yeah. So that is 21. So you pass. You have no idea what the fuck he did. He didn't take an attack. Like, he lowered his weapon. So you're like, oh, shit, yeah. Free move. All right.
Free move. Do I get to hit him?
No, because I think you just attacked him, correct? Or no, wait. Yeah. Wait. Yes. I'm a liar. I'm a fucking dum-dum. Because I'm like, what's going on? Okay. All right. Idalia, it is your turn again. You can see that Kuchipachi is trying to fucking eat and consume this yellow guy. The red one tried to do something funky, you don't know what, and green one is making off like a fucking bandit and shooting arrows at Kuchipachi from behind.
I noticed that green guy is running off, so I'm gonna try to engage him in, like, conversation, get him to stop running to stay within earshot.
You're gonna have to, like, scream a bit.
Oh yeah, no, it's loud. She's bad. It's very much like, okay, now wait a minute, where the hell do you think you're taking us? She runs like 30 feet forward.
Okay, yeah. Give me a
yells at-
general charisma check to see if, he will answer.
All right, charisma time. 8.
8. He doesn't stop. However, he will answer you as he says, as this little fucker says, "We're leading you to the main event."
What?
And that is
Guys, I
all
don't
he'll
think
say.
we should go to the main event.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. It's fine. You're fine. Go to the main event. Hee hee hoo hoo. Go to the main event. Silly,
I want to
goofy.
go to the man.
Yeah, you want to go to the main event so
Yeah.
bad. You want to go to the main event so bad, dog. Okay. But is that your turn, Adalia? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
If that is my action,
Okay. Anything for a bonus action?
If not, I'll just keep dodging. Or, fuck, I'll keep dashing if I have any more action left in me.
I would say you can use the rest of your action to dash.
Alright, I'm fucking running. I'm fucking yeeting it across the floor.
Yeah, let's
Get
go. Was that 60 feet from you?
That was 60 feet from me.
Oh, really? I thought you could go farther. It could
I
be
mean, I think I started out like here and made 30.
well, there's 50
Yep.
from where you're, so you can go 10 more feet.
Okay,
what I'm
I'll
seeing.
go 10 more feet. Hell yeah.
Go 10 feet.
5, 10.
There we go. Because I was looking
I'm
at it, I
here
was like,
now.
you could go further. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're yelling at this motherfucker, and he's not having it. Next in the order, Darien. Kuchipachi's really got a hold on this yellow motherfucker. And the red fucker is still mesmerized by you pulling shit out of your sleeve, but also is terrified because Blair is doxing it right now.
God bless. I'm gonna keep, like, waving this handkerchief. Like, I've finally gotten through the handkerchief, and now I just have this really long handkerchief. But I'm, like, still waving it around,
Yeah.
and it's colorful enough. I'm gonna have it, like, stream behind me as I run 30 feet over here.
Hell yeah.
And I'm still, like, waving, going, woo, hey, buddy, over here.
Like fucking a baby to Cocomelon.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like Darien to do?
Darien specifically?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, unless I can, like,
Okay.
throw a rock at this thing.
No. Good try though.
So, yeah, I don't... Again, nothing ranged.
They're so
Darien has a
fine.
dagger and a sewing kit, and he's raw dog in life.
As he is.
Kuchipachi, however, is this thing actually, like, restrained?
Yeah, super.
Consume.
Oh! Alright, give me the, hit the consume for me. Alright.
14.
14. Let's see if he can
Unless it
meet
gets
it.
advantage from being restrained.
I will say yes, but it hit over 16, sadly. So, Kuchipachi, I'd like to think you're watching as Kuchipachi's trying to put this long neck baby into its mouth, but the
Can't figure
cherub
out which way
keeps
to
like,
go.
yeah, and the cherub keeps like wiggling and like screaming. It goes, no, please! He's not having a great day, but, you know, Kuchipachi is at him, luckily enough. Is there anything else you would like Kuchipachi to do before we move on?
I feel like he would eat corn on the cob from, like, top to bottom.
Yeah, he
Sorry,
would.
that just kind of came to mind.
No, you're fine, you're fine.
He's eating it like a carrot.
Yeah, he super is. Alright,
No, I don't think Kuchipachi can do anything.
You're so fine, do not worry. Blair, you got this red one in a chokehold, and it does not look good.
That's awesome. Do I get advantage because it was distracted or no?
I'll allow it since Darian is distracting it still.
Okay. In that case, I would like to do something funky.
Okay, what would you like to do?
I don't know if these cherub things need to breathe, but we are standing over a bunch of sewer water right now.
Yeah, you are.
I would like to use my thighs to try and whack it into the water or pull it into the sewer water and try and restrain it.
Yeah, give me competing strength checks as it is going to try to fly off. It got a 19 total. So see if you can beat that with either strength or dex. I'll allow either or.
Oh, well, they're the same thing right now.
Okay.
So, I guess dex. I mean, like,
Let's go.
whatever. Fuck.
Sadly, no. It kind of, like, realizes what you're doing, and it, like, freaks the fuck out, actually. You try to grab it, but when you touch this thing, it's weirdly sticky.
Ew.
It's weirdly sweaty and sticky. Like a kid that's been playing outside for way too long. So it's a slippery, sticky little fucking piece of shit.
Can I... Do I have another thing? Can I intimidate again or no?
Yeah, you can absolutely intimidate it.
All right. I get on the mic. I hop on the mic and it's like, hey, loser over here. I bet you can't hit me. Oh, your kill streak sucks. Oh my gosh. Oh, you just gotta log off, dude. Oh, that sucks. Man, you're horrible at this. You're a damn bad cherub. What the fuck? Who made you do this job? I think you need to be fired. You deserve to die. Kill yourself.
Kill yourself. You say all that shit, and the cherub, genuinely hurt by all of your words, goes, "You're not a very nice heroine."
I get on the mic and get, like, really close to it, like, to the point, like, you can't even understand what Blair's saying. It's like, I don't give a fuck!
Yeah, oh, absolutely. It's not doing great. But now, you guys, it is now the cherub's turn. Miss Ma'am over here, green cherub here, sees you coming after it, Adalia, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw and beat an 18.
Jesus, I'm on it.
I believe in you.
Please. Please be nice to me, dexterity.
No. Oh.
No. That's a 7.
You feel something weird. Your legs feel a little bit heavier, but you can't tell what. Blair, I need you to make another dexterity saving throw as this red cherub is crying as you keep making fun of it, and it's trying to, like, fight back, but it's not really working out as it just goes, "You're a horrible main lead."
Is it trying to, like, hex me or some shit, like, between
You don't know.
sobs?
You don't know. Just give me a dex check.
Is that +4?
I think it already... Does it add +4? Hold on. I think you do add +4 to it because it's... Yeah. It got a... Oh, fuck. Okay, a 19... Oh, wait. What's its... Hold on. Oh! A 19 plus... I think it beats it just by 1.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry, bestie.
No, I can take me down.
It can take me down. Weirdly enough, you're on land, or not on land, you're in the air. Your feet feel a little bit heavier. Not enough to, like, drag you down, but for whatever reason, I don't know, your shoes just don't feel as comfortable as they used to for whatever reason.
That's not very nice.
That's not very nice.
Babe, it gave me drench foot!
Yeah, it did! Alright, Yellow One would like to do something. I think he's gonna try to squirm out, so Edge, through Kuchipachi, give me a, competitive, strength check. It got a 9. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. That fucker's not going anywhere. Yeah, so you're watching as, these fucking, like, maybe, like, the green cherub is thinking it's haha funny. The yellow one, not having a good time. The red one, absolutely not having a good time. Alright, Blair, it did something to you. I think that it deserves death.
Oh, okay. Yeah, really pissed me off. Do you think it'd be fun if I tried the strength thing again and whack into the water, or should I just, like, lob his head off?
Absolutely. Go ahead. It got a 12 for its strength.
Okay, buddy. You're going down. I'm going to kill you.
All right.
Suffocate.
I'm not even gonna have you hit roll for damage because it was so close to dying anyways. How would you like to fucking kill this thing?
Okay, so joke sillies aside, Blair is, like, weirdly, oddly unfazed by the fact that she's about to take somebody's life, and she, like, grabs this thing by the scruff of its neck, like it's a cat, and she just violently shoves this guy into the water, like the poopy sewage water,
Poopy
like,
suey water.
just holds it down, like, fingers digging into this, like, sticky, fleshy, like, oopy goopy mess.
Yeah.
And she just, like, she lets herself, like, even, like, get her dress a little bit wet and damp by this, like, yucky ass water. And she just waits, completely fucking silent. The music gets really low, the volume gets super turned down, and she just watches blank fucking face, almost bored, this little guy dying.
Yeah.
Just wrap it up already. And
Damn.
I'm assuming the little bubbles, like, of the yucky sewage water, just, like, there's a bunch of them, and then there's none of them. And it's, like...
Absolutely.
It's the consistency is gross, and she just, like...
Yeah.
Looks at the sewage water, and then gets up, and then immediately goes over to, like, the next guy.
Yeah.
So...
You can move if you'd like. You have 30 feet of movement.
How could I check the movement of these blocks?
There is a ruler on your top left corner, and you can just click where your thing is, and then click and drag, and then go back to the select screen, which is that little mouse arrow.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So 30 feet, you will probably move around, like, here.
Oh, okay. I'll go by Darian then.
Yeah, absolutely.
By Darian.
Okay. Her sleeves are a little bit dirty, Darian. You kind of saw that. That was really brutal. Also, Edge, I don't know if you know that you're muted. Oh, okay.
I look at Darius like, hey, man. Like,
Hi.
how's it going?
That worked out?
Yeah, I think we got him.
That worked out, okay. Okay.
And in the distance, are we gonna have a problem? You got a bone to pick? Appropriately, candy store pops on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, in that case, it is now the cherubs. One is gone. The green one does not like what's going on here, so he's gonna move over here, and he's gonna... Can he... Actually, let's see. He might have to move over here so he can shoot at you, Adalia. Yeah, he's gonna shoot at you, Adalia. Would you like to dodge, tank, parry, or, I forgot what the other one was.
The other one is soak. I forget how tanking works. I am going to dodge. I'm gonna try to dodge.
Absolutely. Beat a 19 for me.
Alright. No.
No.
Whoa! Mind. Nat 20.
No! Actually, I changed my mind. Absolutely. That is perfect. You watch as this little green goblin bitch pulls back his arrow and shoots it towards you, and you immediately, like, miss. Since it's a natural 20, is there anything you think of you can do in, like, retaliation of this little fucker trying to shoot your ass?
I have... I didn't do a parry. I do have a dagger I can throw.
Okay. You want to, see if you can throw a dagger?
I'd like to see if I can throw a dagger at him, especially because he's not above a sewer pool.
Absolutely. Give me that, and I'll just have him dodge regularly for a 9. So beat a 9, and you can hit him.
Alrighty. 10.
All
Nice.
right. Click the dagger for me.
It's 1d4 plus 1p. Oh, I did. Oh, yeah. Yep.
3.
3.
Perfect. All right.
3 damage.
He hasn't taken a lot of damage, so he's doing pretty decent. Yeah, you immediately, like, you, in a really cool, badass way, you watch as this, cherub tries to shoot at you. You move slightly, take out your fucking dagger, and go, whew, as you hit this motherfucker. Yellow motherfucker is gonna try to move again. Give me contesting strength
God.
checks. He now got a 19. See how that works, babe.
Fuck,
11. He manages, so you no longer can use the consume on him, but he can't move pretty well. Actually, he might just use his entire thing to disengage. He does not like you. He doesn't like Kuchipachi. If you would believe it, he's not a big fan of Kuchipachi. So he is going to use the disengage and, like, get the fuck out of there. He's not happy. All right.
You're going nowhere.
Nowhere! All right, Blair, it is your turn. You got one of those motherfuckers. The yellow one doesn't look good. The green one looks okay. You can barely see him, though.
Okay. I would like to dash.
Alrighty.
Wait, do I go after them, or
Huh? What was that?
do I go after the cherubs, or does Blair go? I think I got lost.
Yeah. Wait. Didn't Blair just kill one before they took their turn?
Oh, I'm such a liar. I'm so sorry, Adalia. It is your
Yeah, I was
turn.
about to say, wait,
I'm
hold
so
on.
sorry, Maddie.
My bad. That's okay.
All around me or from you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's your turn,
It's
babe.
okay. It's okay. You know what? My legs are getting weird. Can I take my turn to make an Arcana check and see if I can figure out what the fuck is going on with that?
What do you mean?
Like the weird legs I just got.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what the green thing did.
Yeah. Roll me a general arcana. Beat maybe an, I would say 18.
You
Alright.
got this.
Oh, 14.
Well, does
is
it
not
add,
good.
does it add your level?
It does. My modifier for Arcana is a 12.
Yeah, okay.
wait.
Yo.
Wait, maybe it doesn't. I have +5, +7, so proficiency plus. Yep, adds my level. It's just a bad roll.
Okay. No worries. Sadly, you cannot tell. I'm so sorry, babe.
It's okay.
As
It's
far
okay,
as
we
you're
can't help
aware,
it.
it was just doing some weirdo hoodoo-doo-doo stuff.
Alright, I guess I will just use my movement to keep chasing it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I will say, like, that Arcana check, I wouldn't count as an action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I just lost my dagger in that thing. We're gonna keep dashing.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
Are you gonna pass
ba-
by
ba-
this
ba-
yellow one, though?
Good question. Not within a 5-foot range.
Okay.
You know what? I'm also not gonna go the full dash. I'm not giving him arrow range on me.
I mean, he still technically has arrow range on you.
Oh, in that case I will. Let me do measurements. Let me measure.
Yeah, he'll be able to still hit you, sadly, babe.
Alright. I'm going up here 60 feet.
Absolutely. You rush up, passing one of these injured cherubs. And with that being said, Darian, it is Kuchipachi's and your turn.
Kill them.
Kill them!
Kill them.
Let me get my handy dandy little ruler. Darian ain't gonna do anything.
It's okay. It's okay.
Darian has just been kind of trying to keep up. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. But this thing is still within 50 feet.
Oh my god!
Baby running again.
You watch as this fucking fat ass fucking toddler waddles up to the same damn cherub, and you see the cherub go, no, please! All right.
There is
Contesting.
no mercy. He was going in. His mouth is like open as he's running.
Oh no. Well, he got a 15 to dodge. No, that won't do shit.
14 more damage.
Oh, that motherfucker's dead.
Good news. Oh wait, no, that's only for consume. Never mind.
I
was
would
about to
say
can I heal of this? But since it's crush and not consume.
I would say like you could probably do that on your next turn.
Well, if
Since
he's
it's
already
just
dead.
Well, if it's just recently dead, I'll allow it.
Hell
Just
yeah.
for the funny, because I really just like the thought that this fucker just like waddled up, jumped, and crushed him and started consuming him immediately.
Like a fucking bug.
Yeah, no, for real, like a fucking parasite.
It's like the M&Ms that you press together to see which one
To see
cracks.
who's stronger.
Yeah.
So mean. That's so evil. Apparently, it's the green one. All right, so you've definitely like motherfucking killed that. You smashed him. He's paced, dog. And
Sorry,
now
Cherub McNamara.
that leaves you with the green one. Darian, is that going to be your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else. That's unless
No
I can
worries.
use my action for more movement.
Yeah. Hey, that works out. That works out. In that case, it will now be Blair. You don't see the other one, but you can tell by all of them running forth that there's one more little fucker that got away.
There's one more.
He's
How
a
much
little
movement do I
fucker.
got? How much movement I got? Okay. If I moved up here, can he still see me? Or-
Yeah,
wait.
but I would say if you take cover there, he can't shoot an arrow at you.
That's fine, because I want to try something.
Okay, sure.
Alright, so I'm gonna move up here and use my entire dash to just get in range.
Mm-hmm.
And then, would this count as a bonus action if I try and, like, pull a gag to see, like, a bit of, like, an act to see if I can trick the cherub to come closer?
How would you do that, if I may ask?
Like, you know how, like, a animal acts wounded to, like, try and, like, trick the other predator and thinking that, like, it's defenseless? I'm thinking maybe something like that.
Sure, give me a deception, but I'm going to say that the DC is really high because these fuckers like to do their damage from a distance.
Okay. Let me
Alright.
just try and, like...
He rolled a pretty big insight, and I'm giving him a little bit of a bonus, I won't lie.
Fuck! Okay.
12. You pretend to be wounded, and at first, the green motherfucker goes, oh, maybe I have a chance. And then he sees Kenpachi right behind you. Or not Kenpachi, Kuchipachi. I'm so sorry. He sees Kuchipachi right behind
Suddenly
you.
each cameo.
No! But he sees Kuchipachi right behind you, and those big, beady fucking eyes, and he's like full like consuming his brethren, like completely whole. And that motherfucker, he's too smart. He does not like that. Instead, it is now. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, like, as I'm kind of acting, like, defenseless, like, leaning up against the wall, like, for support, I would like to, like, bare-fisted tear my dress so that there's no sewage on, like, the bottom half.
Absolutely. You got free range movement. All right, it is now the cherub's turn. This motherfucker is seeing he is outnumbered, but boy howdy is he gonna try his best to make it through. Idalia, give me a dodge as he's going to immediately try to
Absolutely.
hit you for an arrow before he runs off. All right.
That's an 18 for dodge.
Ugh, he got your ass. I'm so sorry, bestie.
He got my ass.
Yeah.
What's
you
the damage?
We're just slightly under. That is a 10 points. How are you looking?
Goodbye. About 2/5. No, I'm gonna say about half of my hit points. Goodbye, half of them.
Oh, okay. Well, You're still up. That's good. But
Still up, still okay.
Yeah, but that cherub, he's going to make like a bandit and run away, but you can kind of still see him peeking out through the doorway. So you guys are probably going to have to follow his ass. But for now, I will say, for now, combat will be over as you guys kind of get your bearings, but it's very clear that that cherub is going to try to lure you in closer and get you into that other room. But what would you guys like to do?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can I keep my rage, or do I have to redo that next time?
I will let you keep it because you guys are probably going to skip right into one battle into another.
That's what I thought. Okay. In that case, can I, like, inspect, like, the room, like, for any, like... I just want to do an investigation check to see, like, if there's any clues or, like, indication of, like, what the fuck is going on.
Absolutely. Give me that roll.
Okay! Alright. Where's investigation? Please be good roll.
Yippee!
No.
8. You can't really tell, sadly. I'm so sorry. Everything... You're kind of grossed out that, like, after, like, the whole, like, adrenaline of battle kind of a little bit wore off, you're like, your uniform smells so bad.
It's okay. That's fine.
Anything else you guys would like to do?
Kuchipachi
fuck,
is
it ran off. I can't get my
definitely-
dagger back.
Okay. Adalia, you got your dagger. What were you saying, Edge?
I'm gonna go up to like where Kuchipachi is.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me is like, I don't know if I should let this thing eat sewer creature, but by the time I walk over there, there's
it's
already like stuffed in his stupid little mouth.
Bro has a suspiciously sized cherub-looking shape in his
Cherub
throat.
shaped. We out of cherubs. Yeah, no, he is just like toddler fist, like pulling as much as he can into his mouth. It's falling out at the same rate.
Absolutely.
But he just keeps going, and the acid is slowly, like, making its way through.
Exactly.
So I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do I get the health back from that as, like, a consumed death, or no?
Do you also get it, or just Kuchipachi? I thought it was just Kuchipachi. I could be wrong, though.
I think we've done it as...
I thought so too. I thought there was
because that's
one
how I
battle.
survived boss fight before.
Ah, you're right. Okay,
And
so how
it
much
tried to eat my brother.
how much did he get? How much did we get back last time?
Quarter of the target's health.
Quarter of the target's health.
Well, this says killed by the user. User will completely consume, gaining fourth target's health. Okay, it might just be Kuchipachi then.
I think it is Kuchipachi.
Okay, yeah, which is also fine.
Because it's like, I might look at it, but I'm pretty positive it's just Kuchipachi.
Yeah, because it says the user, and it is for
Kuchipachi.
yeah, it is his ability. So
Because I think
he's not hurting for health.
yeah.
He is still at 120 health points.
I mean, he gets the 2 back, you know. At least.
like, just get 2 back that he got hit for.
You
'cause he
win.
gets a little snack.
You win. Yippee.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
God bless.
But you guys are kind of left licking your wounds. I think you guys all took, save for you, Edge, but you already kind of took a decent amount of damage before.
Yeah.
Yo,
I took damage summoning Kuchipachi, so
And also
we really
the
need
psychic
to have
damage.
me walk first. I have the most health out of everybody.
All right.
You are pretty sturdy, lad.
How would you guys like to proceed then?
well, I
Let me
think
look at this fucking gross green webbing.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me an investigation.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me walk over here. Beep 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 beep
Boop,
beep.
boop.
Give me my character sheet.
No.
26.
ooh.
26. That is really good. You kind of look through it and it's a little bit sticky to the touch. It's not the worst, but like if you were like in a mad dash, per se maybe the cherubs trying to bait you through really fast, you probably would have gotten stuck.
Can I use my scythe, like, as, like, a machete trying to cut through a jungle to see if I can,
Absolutely.
like... Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can easily, like, one, like, now that you, like, know it's there, it's pretty easy to cut through, and once you kind of cut through, it's a clear path for you guys to make it over.
Okay. Before we leave and
You
go
know
off to the
what?
next place... Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, you go ahead first. I point a gun at you. You go first.
I was gonna ask if anybody else wanted to try and like, investigate or, like, look for stuff in this room that might be relevant to, like, trying to help us.
I'll let you know.
I would not know where to look.
Can we just do a general, like, perception?
Yeah, all of y'all give me a general perception check.
Okay.
Okay.
Woo! Pretty good. Pretty good.
You're
we are
looking.
Yeah.
Am I looking? Hold on. I
Let's
keep
find
on
out.
forgetting where perception is.
Underperformance.
Oh. I don't see shit.
And skills?
Oh, no, I got it.
We found it.
Alright, cool. Blair, it's a sewer. It kind of fucking sucks. Darian and Idalia, you kind of look, and obviously it is still a sewer, and it still fucking sucks. But it's very clear, you won't lie, probably something spun that web, more likely than not. You don't know if you want to know what it is quite yet. But something definitely spun that web. And on top of that, as you guys, like, continue forward, there is a soft blue light coming from the doorway. Or, sorry, a soft blue and yellow light coming from that doorway. It doesn't look like it's the outside, but something feels a little off about light coming from the sewer, you know?
Okay.
Yeah. You know what? One last thing before we go in.
Yeah.
I would like to try and sneak in.
Sneak in!
I know we're being lured there. Yeah, I don't want them to know that we're there until we want them to know.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Now, are you just gonna go ahead and sneak? Or, are you gonna have everybody sneak around with you?
That depends on what everyone wants to do. If you guys aren't sneaking, I'm hiding behind you. to use you
I don't
guys
think
as
I
a sneak
should.
pad.
I do not think I should. I would probably get disadvantage.
Alright.
Um,
In that case,
am
I'm
I
gonna sneak in
sneaking?
behind her.
You can sneak if you want to.
do you,
Yeah.
do you want me to go first since I have the most health?
I will
mean,
also
yeah,
say...
I guess if
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I guess if it goes wrong, if we all sneak and it goes wrong,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you have the most health.
Darian, just to let you know, but I don't know if you want to use it up, you do also have a Misty Step.
I'm
Oh.
saving that for a possible escape.
Yeah.
I'm also this may be paranoia on my part,
Smiles.
but I only have 17 magic points.
Smiles.
And I need 12 for resummoning Kuchipachi if something happens.
That is totally fine. That is
So
totally fine.
And
Feeling it
that
out.
takes 10 to do Misty Step, so I will be out of range to get him back. And if I
Mm-hmm.
don't have him around, I fucking die.
You know, only a third time.
Third time's a charm, I've
Yeah,
heard.
third time's a charm. Maybe you'll fucking stay dead this time. Maybe you can finally rest.
God.
All right. No, that works out. Okay, so would you like to still stealth with Idalia then?
Yeah, I'm gonna try, but I am very aware of the fact I am covered in bells.
That is totally fine. All right.
And with my mask on, I'm sure I'm going to trip over something.
It's okay. Both of you make me general stealth checks, and we will take the
Oh no.
average.
I am so sorry, but good news, you're going to be so stealthy compared to me, they will not notice
Yeah.
you.
Just out of
I-
the funsies,
bad
can
news.
I try?
Yeah,
Can I just
absolutely.
try? Okay.
I would say you guys just
Please
all.
offset our rolls.
All right. Okay. And yeah.
May I do a bit of flavor text?
Absolutely.
We're all sitting there like, okay, you know what? Let's go in there. We're gonna have to be stealthy. We're gonna have to be careful about it. Yeah. And then we decide like, okay, I'm gonna go first since you guys got hit there. I didn't. I kind of feel bad for that. You know what? Me, Kochi Pachi, let's go. I go to take a single step in something. Like weirdly wet and gross. Go, recoil my foot. Kuchipachi has waddled up right behind me. I trip over him, completely fall on my ass. Bells. I am just jingling and crashing, and I'm struggling to get up, so they're still jingling.
Oh, buddy.
Do you think like
Oh, no.
Kuchipachi right after that gives out lets out like a big wet fart or something like that, like on reverb?
I can't say for sure.
I don't know if he can fart, but I do know he can probably smack his lips pretty goddamn loud.
can.
And he just finished with that cherub. So other than like the initial when I trip over him, I'm sure he's just been sitting there like an obnoxious little toddler, just going.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
so hungry.
He's still mama hungry.
It was such a little cherub. He didn't have enough.
He didn't. No, he did not.
He's a growing boy.
He is in fact a growing boy. Boy howdy is he growing. Will he ever stop growing?
We don't know.
We don't know. By God himself, we don't know. Ha 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 ha. Smiles. Okay. But, yeah, you guys all kind of stumble around, sadly. You try. You guys really do try. But sadly, that is not enough, as I am going to bring you all to the next map here.
Much nicer.
I stole this map. I did not make it. I did not.
That's okay.
I stole it.
That's okay, baby girl.
Thank you.
Okay. It was
about
crunchy for a second.
But yeah, you all step into this next area, and you realize you are in what seems to be a classroom of some sorts. There are lights that seem to emanate with a golden glowing light that seems to have a rather like calming yet foreboding ambience to it. You can see all sorts of nautical decorations from skeletal remainings of creatures you don't quite know about, and other kinds of things like masks, books, souvenirs, and again, all kinds of artifacts. You can see across these dusty desks are papers, books, scrolls, inkwells, almost as if whatever had happened here, the people who once resided in this class had all rushed and moved out, leaving all of their belongings behind. You see from the forefront, standing in the center, is the green cherub. He's kind of licking his wounds a little bit, but basking in the white light of the chandeliers above. He sees y'all and almost frozen, does not do anything at first, but it seems like he is waiting for you all to move as he calls out, and even though his voice is soft, you can hear it reverberate throughout the classroom with acoustics that are rather impressive, as he immediately goes, The stars of the play are here! What would you guys like to do?
I would like to start moving forward towards the cherub.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I know we're not initiative yet, but I would just want to... I kind of want to
just,
get into a position.
Move towards the center of the room a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I, like, also perceive, like, look around at the desks and stuff?
Darian.
I was gonna say I also want to look at the desks.
Darian?
Yeah.
Suddenly you're just stuck right here. You cannot move, and you cannot say anything for whatever reason. You're just standing there. You don't know why.
Those dex checks I missed earlier are coming back to me.
So you and Kuchipachi are stuck right there. Idalia, you said that you are also doing an investigation, correct?
Yes, please.
All right, give me investigation. What were you saying, Blair, as well? You said you wanted to do something else?
Oh, no, I was like, I want to take a closer look at the desks and
Okay,
stuff.
absolutely. Then both
Yes,
of you
buddies.
give me investigation checks.
Oh,
Not great.
Okay. Okay, so I will say for you, Idalia, something around this desk area catches your attention. You're not entirely sure what. Phoebe, something around this desk area catches your attention as well. Both of them
Can I move
seem to,
closer?
like, catch your eye, but you can't really make out what.
I would like to get closer to it.
Absolutely.
So,
I'm gonna cautiously get closer to it.
You're absolutely going to get closer to it.
Yep.
Both
Oh,
of
I-
you
yeah,
suddenly cannot move anymore.
that's okay.
Yay!
You are almost as if it is compelled. You feel your legs grow taut, and suddenly you all are frozen in place as immediately. Oh, that's the wrong fucker.
Oh, I died.
You died, actually. I'm so sorry, bestie. Good luck. No.
Baby gets killed.
That is not the right one. Where's the fuckers? You do have all of these cherubs kind of show up out of nowhere, though. There we go. There he is. Dear baby. Each of you are faced with a cherub, and each of you realize that you can not move for whatever reason, as these cherubs all look at you with these kind of like disgusting, amazed eyes, almost as if they are excited for your performance. And as I say that, I would like you all to roll another initiative, as these cherubs are very excited to watch their actors perform.
Oh, great.
23.
Alrighty. I am not going
Friendly
to roll
23.
for these cherubs because they will go off y'all's initiative. Oh, this works out. Okay, cool. Interesting. So, Idalia, you're going first, correct?
Yep, I got a 23.
Awesome. Idalia, you're going first. Darian,
Yep.
you're going next. And Blair, you are going last.
That's okay.
That being said, let me see if I can find... We're gonna keep this for now. Unless, hold on, let me see if I can find a funnier little thing. I don't want to use the theater one again, but it might also be the best. Hold on. Mama's playing with music. No, that's not one I want. Whew. Oh well. I guess we'll keep this one. Alright. So, you guys realize that whatever happened to y'all, you are absolutely stuck in place. I need all of y'all, before we start, to roll a general perception check to see if
Nice.
you guys realize
Absolutely.
what just happened.
And we can't talk, right?
You can now talk, I would say.
I
Okay.
got a 14.
I'm mad. Like I'm trying to resist, and I'm like hurling slurs. Like I'm pissed at this cherub right now.
Oh, absolutely. He's flopping, having a good dandy time. He's not too worried about it. Yeah. All y'all see, and you look down at your feet, and there seems to be strings attached to your shoes. Weirdly enough, you know for a fact that wasn't there before, but you notice that there are now, in the nicest way possible, puppet strings of sorts. And yeah, he smiles back at you as they go. And you know what? Let's play the theater one, because you guys are gonna have some fun dandy stuff. Idalia, you are first, correct?
Yep.
The light shines on you. All of you, Blair and Blair and oops, let me
Why am
move.
I large?
I know, I'm trying to. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's not working. Hold on, let me go to the layers and advanced. No, to the back. There you are.
Yay!
Darian and Blair, you suddenly cannot speak. You are forced to watch whatever this may be as a spotlight blaring hot and so eye-catching suddenly beams down on you, Adalia. You have to blink twice, your eyes readjusting. You weren't aware of this going to happen. You feel more and more of these puppet strings begin to grab you, hold you still. You realize, oh shit, you're gonna have to fucking perform, aren't you?
I'm gonna have to fucking perform.
You see the cherub in front of you immediately goes, it has this high-pitched laugh. It is absolutely so excited, and it goes,
You know, I've always adored Heather Chandler. We want to see if you play the perfect part for her. How about that?
Why me?
That sounds exactly like something Heather Chandler would say.
and you watch as this little cherub claps his meaty little hands together, and suddenly as this blinding spotlight engulfs you, you watch as the scene begins to set itself. You look around and you see figures step in. You don't remember them being here or how they got here. You watch as a play begins to unfold before you. There, you see Blair step out, but it's not Blair. You see Blair, who just ripped her dress off and has her hair messy and had brought out her speakers and her laptop to bring herself into this raver mode. This Blair before you is dressed in blue. Right now, she is not Blair, but she is Veronica. Along with her, you see two other figures step into view. You see Diana dressed in green. You know this. She's playing Heather Duke. So that makes sense. So you have Blair dressed as Veronica, Diana dressed as Heather Duke, and you know for a fact that Minnie Binnie's Heather McNamara, right? And then
Yeah,
you
I
see
remember that.
another figure step in. Along with Diana, you see the familiar reddish-orange hair of Annette step out in all yellow to match her sister. You remember before that Annette was taken by the forest, but she was originally supposed to be Heather McNamara. And as the cue started, you hear Blair cry out, playing her part, in a voice that doesn't sound like Blair at all, but in the nicest way possible, as the voice of Phoebe, as the voice of Veronica, as the perfect heroine. And you hear her go, I don't want to fake Kurt's handwriting. Martha has a huge crush on Kurt. She's had it for like 20 years now. This would break her. And she stops, waiting for her cue. As she said that, you hear the familiar song you heard 1,000,000 times before from the distance. It begins to grow, and the cherub muses next to you as it goes,
That's your cue. You know how to play your part well, right? Play your part.
And as you did, despite struggling to remember all your lines and rehearsals, all the performances and dances and the choreography, for some reason, you know exactly what to say. As Idalia, I am going to send your lines into your chat. You don't have to sing them, but I need you to perform them, and then after that, you're going to perform them, and then based on how this cherub likes your performance, you're going to either roll an advantage, disadvantage, or flat on your performance roll.
Oh god. Okay, so I have a decision to make. The reason Adalia did not want people to know she was a good performer was that she didn't want to get outed for potentially being a changeling. So I think this time she's gonna go for it.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. Are we gonna have a problem? You got a bone to pick? You've come so far. Why now are you pulling on my dick?
Yeah.
I normally slap your face off, and everyone here could watch, but I'm feeling nice. Here's some advice. Listen up, biatch.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Are you saying you're gonna
Hell
use
yeah.
any changeling flair with that?
You know what? Fuck yes, I am.
Absolutely.
yeah.
What are you going to do?
Ooh. I'm gonna check some of the specifics of disguise self real quick.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because if I can change my clothes, I think mostly what I do is just... Yeah, I include my clothing. I think I put myself into the Heather Chandler costume.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I will take away that 3 MP.
Yay. All right. So you say that like you're looking like Heather Chandler, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, you, Darian, Blair, you watch as this spotlight beams down on Idalia, and almost as if she was a puppet on strings, but weirdly enough, she has this control over herself, but she feels compelled to act, as she immediately starts listing off her lines. And Blair, Darian, you know for a fact that Idalia has always had issues reading off her lines, no matter what. However, this time around, she got it immediately, and she actually gave a pretty decent performance. While that, the cherub clapping, excited, ecstatic even. You hear somewhere a ghost choir of applause clapping along with you as it goes, "That was wonderful!" Give me a performance check with advantage.
Alrighty. Performance.
17. That's pretty decent. You feel the puppet strings begin to loosen. You can move your arms, but you can't move your legs just yet. You feel as if you continue to give these good performances, you might be able to move and you might be able to like get to work.
Cool.
All right. And as that happens immediately, you guys watch as the spotlight comes off again. And then, who's next in order? Darian.
Hello.
You watched Idalia have this actually pretty good performance, and you would clap if you could, but then a spotlight beamed down on you. You've never had this before. You've dreamed of this moment where the spotlight will come down on you. And usually you've dreamed of it. You thought this would be a great moment, but all of a sudden, even though there are very few people around, you feel watched. You feel a little bit nervous, but it's fine, right? You could do this. You've actually practiced pretty decently well before. And Darian, you watch as your cherub giggles in a chortled laugh. It has this high-pitched voice that makes your head spin, and for whatever reason, you know it's mocking you. Before you, the scene changes, just like before when you had watched Idalia perform. And stepping into the spotlight, your eyes adjust to see Blair again. You hear your voice, though it feels like it echoes in your mind, and you know something doesn't feel right. Like before, this isn't Blair, it feels like, but whatever this is sounds more like Phoebe than Blair. And you know this tone, it's light and innocent, a perfect heroine as always. That is not what the fuck you wanted it. That's not the way that Blair usually talks. As this Blair, dressed as Veronica, all dressed in blue, clasps her hands together as she goes, "You don't have to do this, Jester Dean." And you realize, again, she's playing Veronica as she reaches her hand out to you and she goes, "Come back to me. Let's put all of this aside." And now she's singing, But weirdly enough, she's not tone deaf like she was before. You're so used to her being slightly off key to what Veronica is supposed to sound like. But weirdly enough, this time around, she's playing the perfect part. And somehow, for you, despite struggling with all of these, despite struggling with, whatchamacall, I'm so sorry, with the lines before, you know this song bringing in, like, beaming into your head, you know this is, the one of the last songs, and suddenly, even though you had struggled with your lines before, I'm gonna need you to read out the script there, buddy. I need you to give out that script and let's see how you do, as this cherub is so excited to watch you perform.
Darian, like, the spotlight hits and he's stunned. Like, again, this is what he's been dreaming of. This is what Cam has been dreaming of since, like, middle school. He hears the lines, he hears the cue. He kind of, like, looks down at himself and then, like, back up. And for a moment is just stunned. And then it almost comes, like, naturally. Like, the panic is just giving way to the autopilot of, well, don't miss your cue. I am damaged. Far too damaged. But you're not beyond repair. Stick around here. Make things better. 'Cause you beat me fair and square.
Ooh, that's good, that's good. Immediately, that cherub erupts into applause, and you hear again this ghost choir of applause playing along with you. It seems it really likes your performance. Give me a performance check with advantage.
Positive feedback.
Let's go.
Darian's
Positive
never gotten.
feedback.
Also, I have an 11 in performance.
Woo!
Thank God, because those
Really
weren't
nice.
good rolls.
That's really good. Yeah, immediately, you have a pretty decent performance, and you are, like, yelling and clapping IRL, exactly. But
great.
they are absolutely eating this up, by the way. And just like Adalia, you feel some of these threads begin to pluck away, and suddenly you can move your arms again. You feel like if you get a few more performances right, you might be able to move again. And you might be able to work it this time, as immediately the spotlight comes off. And Blair, you have a feeling you know what's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
As poof, the spotlight now suddenly beams down on you. Blair, you have never stepped foot into the spotlight. Usually because you were just fine kind of doing tech and working from the sidelines. But this time, you watch as, honestly, it's a lot hotter than it usually is. And for whatever reason, you have to adjust your eyes. You see this one other cherub, the Heather Chandler cherub, kind of look at you and smile ear to ear. The spotlight is blinding your eyes. Everything hurts. And honestly, you're so tired. You can't think straight, but you're here. And God, you need to fight again? It's fine. You need to pursue and just get this damn thing over with. Even if you hate it, you feel sick. The strings that pull at you feel like a weight that pulls you down and makes you want to throw up. But you know you can fight it off. Your head spins and you see people step in. You see Diana, dressed once again as Heather Duke. Instead of Annette, you see Minnie Binnie, which that's odd. You saw Annette before, but I guess Minnie Binnie is your Heather McNamara. And then you see Adalia. You see them step forth, and they hold themselves with high regard and pride, and you notice they're also in their Heather costumes. This is a chorus, and you hear them sing along with a disembodied voice that rings in your head and makes you feel even more sick. And on the side, suddenly, there's, again, Minnie Binnie dressed as Martha on one side of you, and then there's Diana on the other side with that Heather, with Adalia facing you forward. And you kind of gawk as you know what's gonna happen. You kind of fumble through your reads before. You know these lines, though you struggle during practice, but somehow, just like with the other two, it's in the back of your head, on the tip of your tongue, as you feel this out, and suddenly, oh, you know your lines, you think, and let me send you your lines, Blair.
Okay, so
Let's see. I'm gonna use this one because this one's actually pretty decent. Blair, here are your lines.
okay. So as much as I want to say that Blair pops her pussy and does a really good job, it's being out of control. So, I think that like she feels like sick to her stomach. Like mentally, this is it's so disorienting. It's repulsive. She feels like every fiber of her being like rejecting what is happening here, like as though it was instinct. Like all of her true fears are coming to life real time right now. So I think, much in contrast to how she usually acts, tears well up in her eyes as she knows the lines, but she can't keep herself from crying as Blair goes, September 1st, 1989. Dear Diary, I believe I'm a good person. You know that there's good in everyone, but here we go. First day of senior year, and I look around at all these kids that I've known all my life, and I ask myself, what happens?
As you read your lines, you can hear, unlike before, where Idalia and Darian had received this uproaring applause, there's silence on your end. You can see the cherub in front of you kind of sneer in disgust and go, "That's not what she'd say." And I need you to roll a performance with disadvantage.
Okay.
Yippee!
Performance.
Performance!
Yeah.
Yup, that is not it. You watch, or no, you feel it actually. The puppet strings around your body tighten, and you feel like you're suffocating more so than you already are. The spotlight is blaring down on you. You feel like you're being cooked alive, and on top of that, you feel like you're being tied down, and you are going to take. How does 7 points of damage feel on you, babe?
Oh. Yeah, I can take it.
You can tank it? You can take it?
Yeah.
How is Blair feeling, though?
Oh, if she's like, she has 10 points right now.
She has 10 points. She's not feeling pretty good.
No, she's not doing good.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You then, as this disappointing scene finishes before you, you sigh, like a deep sigh of relief as poof, the spotlight comes down. You can feel like you breathe again, even if the strings on your body are really tight and they hurt a lot. And then, Idalia, you watch as Blair's performance is horrible, but you barely have any time to react as poof! Once again, you see, when the spotlight came down, everybody disappeared save for the cherub. But once the spotlight came back on, boom, you see Phoebe as Veronica. You see Diana as Heather Duke. You see, once again, Annette staring at you with that same smile as immediately they wait for your next line. Idalia, you now have your other lines to read.
Oh my god, it's time, guys.
It's time. You're winning.
It's time. It's time. No vocal coaching for 5 years. Let's see how this
Let's
fucking
go!
goes.
Let's go! It's funny.
Do. I like looking hot. Fuck. Already
You
got
got it. You got it. You got it.
Fine, stop taking out. I like drinking hard, maxing dad's credit card. I like skipping gym, scaring her, screwing him.
Hell yeah. You're getting into it. Like, Idalia suddenly super fucking getting into it. And once again, you watch as when you said, I like looking hot with you, you hear McNamara, Annette, and Diana sing with you, almost as if in perfect sync with you. This is what D&D is all about, baby. Yeah, it's me forcing you guys to read the Heather script with me. You hear both Annette and Diana singing with you, looking hot, da da da, over and over again. It, weirdly enough, you guys kind of fucking killing it. I'd be playing the Heather's musical had it not been, like, copyrighted.
Right.
But as you do that, once again, this cherub absolutely adoring your performance. Give me a performance with advantage. 24.
24.
Once again, you feel this uproar of applause from whatever crowd that must be watching you come together, and you feel good. You feel the strings around your waist begin to pluck off. You can now move your entire upper body again. It's just your feet that are stuck. However, you feel like one more performance, one more time around, and you could probably get free. You just have to make this work. And then, once again, the spotlight shines off. It turns off completely. Darian, you know what happens as poof, that spotlight hits you as well. You know, okay, it's your turn. As the cherub smiles at you, and you immediately know your lines again. Darian, here are your little lines.
I think there's, like, the in-between of, like, Darian is concerned for Blair.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're very concerned out here for Phoebe, Blair, and, like, the strings. But also, again, this is probably the most, like, positive, like, not backhanded reinforcement that he's gotten in quite a while.
Oh.
So I'm gonna say, it's not, like, disappointment when the spotlight shines on again.
Oh, absolutely.
Hold on, let me,
Oh, you're fine.
fix my posture here a little bit.
You got it. As you know, I am grading you all on posture, on reading, on singing. As you all know,
I have been hunched over trying to design a Jester Dean outfit.
even better.
I think I'm doing pretty good with it. It's hard to make a trench coat into a Jester outfit, but I think I've
making
figured
it
out a
work.
few things.
I know you're making it work, babe.
Please stand back now. Little further. Don't know what this thing will do. Hope you'll miss me. Wish you'd kiss me. Then you'd know I worship you.
You watch as your cherub claps, and there's once again an uproar of applause around you. Not as much of a Dahlia, but it's still a good positive reinforcement. As Darian, give me a straight performance check.
Yeah, we really don't know what Kuchibashi can do.
It's okay, it's fine. Yay! 22! You're doing pretty good. Just like Idalia, you feel the strings around your torso and your waist begin to fall off. You can move your entire upper body. The only thing you cannot move now is just your waist. But after that, you're pretty sure you can get out, you're good, and in the end, you can probably help Blair. And you feel once again these lights, this beaming spotlight, shut down on you. And Blair, You've been holding your breath, hoping that it won't come back. You're still crying, still trying to readjust your posture, still trying to build yourself back up. And just when you thought maybe you can do that, poof! You see, once again, the blinding white light of the spotlight, and suddenly, all over again, you feel that migraine, that headache, that sickness seem to swirl inside you. And Blair, you know your lines, but you don't feel good.
Oh, it's this song.
It's this one.
Okay, well, I think she'd still be choked up.
Yeah.
But maybe we play this into the moment. Let me see if I can even recall how it goes. Blair's like, yeah?
No, go ahead.
Okay.
I want you to do it however you think you want to. It doesn't need to be on key.
Alright, Slay. So Blair is choked up. She's barely able to like really hold it in, but she's like, and you know, life can be beautiful. You hope, you dream, you pray that you can get your way. Ask me how it feels, looking like hell on wheels. My God, it's beautiful. I'm full, and when you're beautiful, it's a beautiful freaking day. And then she fucking like tries to like choke, like
You hear like the other like this disembodied crowd go, as that cherub seems to deflate and like awkwardly go, oh. Give me a performance check with disadvantage.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay.
I love D&D, guys.
Maybe she can clutch this.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
8. You were so
Like another
close.
Yeah.
You were so close, but once again, you feel choked up as these strings begin to tighten around you. You take another 6 points of damage. How are you looking, Blair?
I got 4 points of health left.
Woo! You don't look good. These strings not only tighten, but you feel more and more of them begin to gather up around you. You feel like you're choking, you're losing air, you're not having a good time, and it's hard to breathe, it's hard to see. Everything seems to just be going horribly, and then poof, the spotlight turns off. And Idalia, you're almost excited as poof, the spotlight comes on you again.
Spotlight returns.
The spotlight returns and you feel giddy, knowing that, yeah, you can read your lines. And
Oh
then
my God, I love my lines.
the cherub smiles at you as he goes,
You're doing so well. Now, we want to know, can you play your part well?
My
Idalia.
part.
Another scene comes into the spotlight. This one you've played time and time again in your head. The image of Diana and Blair fade away, but one stays, and one stares at you. Annette is now in her usual uniform as the scene unfolds into a forest around you. You have seen this before. You've experienced this before. How many times have you played this in your head despite saying that this confrontation didn't affect you? You're stunned, and you hear her as this familiar voice as Annette comes in. She's no longer this chipper Heather McNamara who is singing, dancing with you. She's holding herself, and in the background, coming around her, you can see a mastiff dog, his tail between his legs, his ears lowered, sad, scared for her, as she goes, They said if I got you here, you would start remembering things. You would go back to your old self. But you can't even remember how we first met. You couldn't get the details right. You promised that everything. You've forgotten. Ever since your father passed, you'd remember this part and you didn't. The only thing you remembered is that stupid sketchbook. Is there anything you remember? And you feel it once again. There's, this script. You know how this feels. You know your lines. Adalia, I need you to read your lines.
I don't know if I do, because the details might be wrong, as I am quickly finding out.
You say that, and how do you feel currently, Adalia?
How do I feel currently?
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed the last time. And I was also kind of scared the last time this happened. I was confused. I'm not confused now. Now I'm just angry.
Okay, absolutely. Roll me.
How dare you confront me with this again?
Gets even better.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. Or no, wisdom. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Yes.
Got it. 12.
12. You don't feel good. Even though this anger seeps inside you, you hate that you have to play this out again. You hate that you have to see her like this again. You are going to take 4 points of damage.
Absolutely.
And it's not the strings. You saw from a distance Blair being choked by these strings before. This time, it's a different suffocating feeling. You don't know what it is quite yet, but it gets a hold of you and it feels wrong. And as quickly as it comes, you know immediately, poof, the spotlight comes down. Darian, you watch this scene unfold, and suddenly the joy of acting, the joy of playing a part. Poof, the spotlight comes on you, and suddenly you realize, oh, it's your turn to play a part. A new scene unfolds around you. This time, this one is not welcome. At least, not now. Not when you've been so worn down. Before you, in the eyes and the spotlight, everything seems to fade away. You don't know if you can see anybody anymore. The spotlight, suddenly you realize it's so bright. You don't know. And then before you stands your mother. A familiar, nauseating feeling of magic weighs you down and fills your nose with a sweet, suffocating sulfur smell. You hear your mother's voice just like the first time when you stepped into the forest. She stares back at you in disappointment, and it's so familiar as she goes, "Again? You failed algebra again? What have me and your father been doing this entire time? We set you up for tutoring. We set you up for private classes, after school classes. Are we just not doing enough?"
I'm trying.
You knew exactly, and that is what you said last time. And it feels suffocating. Give me another wisdom.
Wisdom save?
Yes, please.
21.
21. You managed to hold yourself this time. No, you've had this before. You've lived this once, twice now. You don't need to live it a third time. However, in the pit of your stomach, it still twists you, and you feel so sick. But you hear the cherub applause, and it goes,
"Well, this is an unexpected one. But it's new. How fun! How unexpected! But the show must go on. You're playing your part, so play it well."
And immediately, poof, the spotlight comes down. You don't take any damage. Blair, for you, something feels wrong. You already feel so sick. And then, as you try to catch your breath, trying your hardest to breathe again, you feel that spotlight once again. It's a little bit different this time. And a new scene unfolds. This time, this one is not welcome. At least, not now. Not when you've been so worn down. Before you, in the eyes and the spotlight, so many things flash before you. You don't know if it's something else that everyone can see or if it's all in your mind, left for you to scream and cry about while everyone else calls you crazy. You see yourself. You see your brother. You are both children. You are both happy together. He's showing you something. You remembered. You remember so clearly. It was another game he was so passionate about. He tells you all the little things about it. All the stuff no one else cares about. I want to be a game developer. I want to make cool stuff like that. You remember, you never cared about that kind of stuff, but you wanted to be supportive. We should make games together. Not a chance, you remember. But the memory is almost comedic now when you remember the dream dying. And suddenly, it all changes when the sight of him disappears and it is just you in front of the screen playing a 2-player game with no one accompanying you. Then, the scene switches. A disembodied voice rings out. You remember the familiar tone. It's a voice, a male voice. The voice of the manager at the game company you've been working out. You remember his name, though it's been so long. It's Carl, the whitest boy white name you've ever heard. The man you knew that cried during dog movies. And you hear him and go, okay, you're here. Diana's here, Gail's missing. I don't think Gail's gonna pop up. I won't lie, I think he's not very happy with this kind of news. So, Gail would be missing. Stephanie's here. Okay, Blair, can you hear, you can hear me, right? You can hear me? And you know this part. You don't know why. It's a simple line. Oops, hold on.
I don't care if I take damage for this. I'm fighting the restraints.
You're so fine. Yeah, you know the line in the back of your head. You know what line this is. It's a simple line.
I think like she's like as though she's being held down in a straitjacket. Blair's thrashing against the strings as like without even recognizing that she's saying this out loud. All she says through like screams is like, "Yeah, I can hear you."
You hear that, and the cherub before you goes,
Pretty aggressive, but not bad.
give me a general wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom save. Oh my gosh!
Oh
Every
god,
single
girly. Okay, I won't lie. How are you with 3 points of damage?
Look, if you want to take me down, it's okay.
I'm not joking. I rolled a 1, so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm at 1. Like, I am at 1 point.
Okay, funny joke. You hear these voices ringing in the back of your mind. It sounds horrible. You don't know how, but how can a Zoom call sound this horrendous? And suddenly, just as you remember, just like many times before, you watch as the spotlight fades away, and once again, Adalia, you dread this moment. You're so angry as the spotlight comes back on for you, and you know what happens next. You've played this scene before, and you know what happens next, and you don't feel good. You're angry, but you don't feel good. And let's see, let me find your lines. As there's not much. For whatever reason, despite some heavy monologue, this seems to be just a simple question as this Annette looks at you, the dog by her side growling at you, confusion, anger, fear, maybe, you're not entirely sure. And all Annette says, and you remember what she says next, all she says is, Who are you? And for whatever reason, no lines pop up in your head.
I think she did the same thing she did before. Maybe faster this time, maybe slower. The costume comes off. There's not a face anymore. There's nothing. There's nothing anymore. And she says, I'm not even real. It died.
You say that, and it's so straight to the point. You've said this before. I need you to make another wisdom save for me. Just a flat one.
Alrighty. 9.
Ugh, that's not doing good.
Still not great.
Not great. Not good. So sorry I died. I miss you so much. I'm in heaven now. Who's saying that? Annette or Dahlia? Oof.
It's Adalia 2 from the ether.
I'm just gonna check something real quick, babe. How much? Oh my god. Okay. I rolled 10 points. I'm not joking.
I'll take those points.
But that leaves you at 1 as well.
It does.
Okay. Interesting. You once again feel this choking feeling, your head pounding, everything hurts, everything feels so bad. And Adalia, are you angry? Are you just, how do you feel again?
I think this is a weird, it was before she uncostumed, it was a weird Inception moment because in the moment she was also playing her part. Like, she was not playing her part then as much as she is now. She is not aware of the script, maybe diverging from it. I think she feels relieved, same way she did before.
Absolutely. Along with that, I need you to make a perception check for me, if please.
Absolutely.
Yippee!
10.
Close enough. You feel something finagling in your pocket. You might know what that is.
Do I have enough? Oh yeah, I can move
can
my
move.
upper body.
You can
I'm
move
gonna
your
open
entire-
it. I'm gonna let it out.
Yeah,
Can I move my entire body? Or just...
You can't move your legs, but you can move up to like your waist and up.
All right, I'll go ahead and open the pocket just to see.
Yeah.
I think if I'm allowed to talk, I'm just gonna go quick. Like, what do you want?
As you go, what do you want? The spotlight dies down on you once more, and once again, you, Darian, you feel the horrible dread. It's your turn in the spotlight again. Poof. That blinding light comes back on. You remember your line, I'm trying. And then you hear,
Oh, nothing to say now? Oh, you're trying? Did you hear that?
She gestures to the man that you remember as your father, who stares at you as if you were nothing but a disappointment. This is common for you.
You always say you're trying, but I don't think you really are. You failed algebra, and you're a sophomore taking Algebra 1. What is wrong with you? It's always been harder for you, but look around. Your older brother does better. Your older sister does better. Hell, she's taking AP classes, and she's in middle school.
They're smarter than me.
You're
That's fine.
how old? 15? 16? And you act
It's
like
like you
you're
don't even
fucking
see what I
10.
just did.
As you say that, there's silence.
And the cherub goes, That's not your line.
As I need you, not a wisdom check, but a charisma check.
Is Darian allowed to talk back to the cherub?
Oh, absolutely!
And you said charisma save or check?
Let's
Does it matter?
do... Actually,
I don't think it even matters.
I'm a liar. Yeah, just a general charisma, because something's gonna try to reach out for you.
Oh!
Yeah.
Alright. Well, as this is happening, I'm like, she could never see what I was actually doing. I just did great. Did you... I was acting. I put on a performance, and that doesn't even matter to her.
14. Darian, you feel something reach out for you. Everything goes black. Blair, Idalia, you all have your own thing going on, but you watch as Darian, poof, falls to the ground. No give, no nothing. The moment he screamed back, gone. And just like that, the cherub doesn't say anything. The spotlight dies. It goes. And Blair, you know it's your turn. Once again, the spotlight comes back on, and you take your breath. You feel it. We might TPK tonight. You feel it, and as you remember how this call went, shit, it went, and then again the familiar buzz comes in and goes. You hear Carl once again go, awesome! Okay, cool. All right, so we kind of have wanted, we thought about this for a while, and honestly, it was either between you and Gail, but, after your recent performance with these last couple games and projects that we put you on, we were wondering, how do you, first off, I guess, how do you like it here, working for, like, a big AAA company? We understand that things can be difficult, we push you sometimes, but also very much value you as an employee, and for whatever reason, you can't think of the lines. What do you say, Blair?
That's great, because I was actually going to say she couldn't say it either. So,
Hell yeah.
Blair, at this point, is disassociating. She doesn't even register what is happening in front of her. She can
Absolutely.
very far away in the distance hear Gil's voice, but she doesn't feel present for it.
Mm-hmm.
All that she can think about is, I'm going to get stabbed again. I'm going to get stabbed in my apartment over and over and over again. And all she says are the lines that she wished she could in that moment, that she's never said before, which is, please, help me. Someone please help.
As you say that, there's something odd that happens, and this light so blinding, everything so bright, everything hurts so much. Blair, I need you to make a con save for me. With disadvantage.
It's been nice knowing you all. A con save or
a con save, yes, please.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Too.
That's okay. I understand. Salutes you, Veggie.
All right. Let me see. There we go. That works. Saluting you from the floor. So, Blair, Idalia, Darian, you all three are stuck in the spotlight. You all three feel it. This blinding, horrible light that seems to just mock you. Some of you may have liked it, others not so much. However, regardless, you all find yourself staring, blinded by this white light. Idalia, you're first. You feel your pen kind of wiggle out of your pocket, and you see it, and it wiggles in your hand, and you're kind of stuck in the middle of something as this a net fake or not, is staring at you, terrified. The mastiff next to her growling, almost as if ready to pounce. And this pen, just wiggling around. What would you like to do?
I mean, she told me not to draw on arbitrary shit, so I'm just gonna hold up like a wait a second hand to Annette, and pull my notebook out.
It begins, and that doesn't seem to mind, almost if this film is being paused, this performance is being paused, the cherub patiently waiting, and this pen scribbles down, need a little help?
I mean, I guess I don't know what you do. I don't know what either of us would do.
It pauses for a moment, almost as if trying to think of what to say to you, but it seems to know its answer as it goes down and continues to write, and it goes, I can help.
Right. And in that case, yes, I could use your help.
It goes and says, I'm gonna need a bit of, well, something. It scribbles around as it goes. It goes, he taught me something. Something cool.
I'm sorry, who?
He taught me something.
Who taught you something cool? Say a name. Say a name, madam.
It says, it pauses for a moment, and then it writes a frowny face and goes, he wanted me to keep it a secret.
What? I thought we were friends.
We are!
Alright, I'm going to take this then. Is it the scoundrel? Is that it? Oh, okay. Sure, what's the secret?
I'm gonna need a good amount of your MP.
I don't know how much of it I have left, but you can take it.
Well, we'll start off small. And are you agreeing to this?
I am agreeing to it.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. Idali's a little impatient. She could go on with this forever. To be honest, she has gone on with it forever. This has been her whole life.
Absolutely.
She could just stay here and keep doing this. But her friends are on the floor, so it's time to accept help from the pen.
Absolutely. We cut. Darian, it is your turn. Darian, it is dark black. You are standing in a pit of nothingness. And it's like, this doesn't feel like the usual, I've died and I'm going to come back because of some entity's funny little haha. But you're like, it's dark. You don't really like it here. But something in your head rings out. And after everything that had happened, it wants to know how you feel.
How I feel, just in general?
In general. Are you mad? Are you scared? Are you disgusted?
I think every other time that Cam has been face to face with her mother since like early high school, it has always been fear and shame of, and like the shame of like being the family disappointment. I think this time, for the first time, there's no disappointment or shame there. It is just pure indignant anger because finally fucking managed something, and people were cheering, people liked it. It was something she was actually good at, that she succeeded at. And even though she knows it's just a memory and her mother never actually was here or saw it, there's just that anger of, you couldn't even appreciate the things I'm good at.
You hear
what I wanted.
You hear the voice, and this time it is more familiar to you as it goes, you're angry.
I am.
Do you feel it? That hot sensation in your stomach, boiling inside you. It's sick and it's twisting you, and you're angry.
I am. I am angry. It's frustrating. I have a right to be angry.
And you do. You do.
And it's this voice echoes in your head. You've heard it many times before, here and there, but it usually taunts you, weirdly enough. And give me a general perception check. It's gonna be very low. You're gonna feel this.
Alright, perception.
22.
22.
With a natural 20 on the side. Oh boy, do you feel this. You feel almost as if something is reaching inside your body through your rib cage and gripping your heart. Almost as if it's trying to enjoy just how scared, just how angry, just how whatever you're feeling. And this voice, once it felt so far away, even if it was rattling in your head, suddenly it was so close. And it goes,
We can use that. We can make that work. You're angry. Show her how angry you are.
and I am going to send something in your DMs. I also am going to send something in your DMs as well, Idalia. I meant to say that as well. So give me a moment. Idalia, here's the new skill that you get. Don't say anything just yet. Darian, you got a little bit to read, I will not lie, because it applies to you and to Kuchipachi.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. If it's confusing, we can go over it. Do not worry. We can play baby's part in it.
Alright.
As for you, Blair, you feel like you are going to explode. Everything feels so distant, like everything is going to like just go haywire. They keep taunting you with these memories, and you're so scared and you're so tired, and it's happened so many times before. Blair, you feel something prick at your skin, and you look down. Blair, your feet are sinking into the ground. Your skin, it's shaking. It's moving. It's glitching out. Your entire body is reverberating, clipping into the floor. You feel like you're going insane. You can't feel anything, physically feel anything, and you're sinking further and further and further into this ground as you watch as everybody, Darian on the floor, Idalia trying, like, arguing with her pen, and that cherub just fucking staring at you. And then, Blair, you see something push through the cracks of the floor, the tile. It's pushing. It's not supposed to be there, but it is trying its best. Blair, you watch as a tendril of thorns and roses seem to grip you, hold you still, trying to bring you back up. You see the thorns trying to dig into your skin, but it doesn't hurt. In fact, if anything, it feels reassuring. And once again, you see a rose bloom. I need you to make a quick, let's say general wisdom. No save, just a general wisdom.
Alright. Please, for the love of God, do not be an 8.
We got this. I'm manifesting.
Wisdom. Wait. I think this is right.
I'm gonna give advantage. I'm gonna give advantage because one, it's trying real hard. It's trying real hard. Blair, you are literally no clipping, but for whatever reason, these thorns are managing to grip onto you and trying their best to pull you back up. And you don't recognize this voice. You don't really understand what's going on in the back of your head as you hear your own disembodied voice, weirdly enough. It tries to say something. It's muffled. And then Blair?
Yeah.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Did Eugene and you ever text?
I feel like they would have. Phones existed back then.
Yeah,
they would have
absolutely.
texted.
You get ba-ding! You're having this fucking breakdown, and you hear a ba-ding of this text message, and in your peripherals, a message pops up like you got a fucking text. And the writing style is very familiar to you. You don't know how, but you feel like you've seen this text style before. As you go, it just goes, hey. It just goes, hey, you're no clipping.
Fuck off!
It's so fucking ridiculous. Would you say, Blair, that kind of brings you back in for a hot minute?
Yeah, I'm going through it. Like, I'm literally fighting demons, and then I get, like, lock in, dude.
Lock in?
Hey, skill issue, and then I'm like, skill issue. And then I'm like, ah! Okay, and then immediately she's like, I'm back. Okay, let's go.
You hear pa-ting, 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 and immediately you see, you're gonna be all right. I'm here, somewhere. And almost as if these thorns and these roses are trying to complement that, they continue to try to push yourself up. As it also goes, let me see, how can he say this? He's trying to be subtle without also giving away himself too much, but I think you can put two and two together here, Blair.
I can't. I'm gonna be so dead ass. I'm gobsmacked.
You're gobsmacked? That's okay.
Yeah.
That totally works out. As it goes,
And question.
Yeah.
Is this on a phone? Like, where am I looking at right now?
you know how you've had like screens pop up?
Oh, okay.
It's like popping up there. But you see
Okay.
another pa-ting. It says, since you're no clipping, try to redirect that to something else.
Research.
There's a cherub right in front of you.
Can I try and, like, move and force my hand to touch the cherub?
Yeah, give me a general strength check with advantage because these thorns are helping you.
Thank you, Thorns. Strength. Wait.
They've
Yeah.
kind of like wrapped around 12. That's good enough. They've kind of
Okay.
like wrapped your limbs as if trying to like go against the pull of these puppet strings. Blair, how brutal do you want to be with this?
Dude, this cherub has fucked me up. Be as gory and grotesque and disgusting as you possibly can.
Absolutely. Fuck this guy.
This cherub.
Immediately, Blair, your hand is shaking. You are trying to fight these struggling, tightening grips of these puppet strings, and then suddenly, with the help of these thorns, you manage to bring your hand out, and your hand, you notice it begins to glitch and begins to move in ways you've never seen it, and the cherub goes, huh? You watch as Blair, you dig your hand. In a flash, into the cherub through the cherub's like actual body, and you hold something. You're holding its heart in its hand. You clipped into its body, grabbed its heart, and immediately you're just, I'm done with this motherfucking thing. As you immediately pull your hand back out, holding this strangely beating heart, it bursts out of its chest. You can see this cherub, and it falls smack to the floor. You're holding this tiny, strange, misshapen heart in your hand, the blood dripping down your arm as it is wrapped in thorns and strings, but weirdly enough, it doesn't hurt.
Okay. On instinct, not to like be overkill, Blair's gonna spike that heart on the ground.
No!
Like
Absolutely.
like it's a ball. Yeah. She's gonna spike it and then immediately collapse. Like she's out. Like she's fine, but she's out.
You are so fine. I am going to give you your new ability.
Thank you. Awesome.
All three of you come to. Darian, you wake up. Your breath quick, fast, and suddenly you're awake again, but you don't feel scared. All you feel is this burning, deep anger. Idalia, you watch as this pen shakes, comes to, and then the pen falls flat. Before you outbursts a clone that looks just like you. Same drills, same dress, same posture, but with a slightly different face. You're not entirely sure if this is a face you recognize or not, but the pen smiles at you. And Blair, you stand before you, that spotlight still beaming down on you, your hands bloodied, filled with gore, as you just slam down this heart, now bloodied and glitching out all over the place. But you feel better. Immediately, that motherfucker, gone. He's out of it. He didn't even have a chance. You see the one wingless green cherub just be shocked by that. And you guys are now in normal combat. As let me change our thing, and we're gonna roll one more time, and we're gonna play around with your abilities. How does that sound, y'all?
Yes.
Step back now, y'all. All right. Blair, you got a 25.
Yep.
11.
All right.
I'm still on the floor a little bit.
You're on the floor, but it's okay. You're angry. Well,
Not one.
it works out. Okay, well
Not
they got an 11, so I'm gonna let you go first, Darian, because you probably have a higher dex than them. Darian, the cherubs, and then last but not least, for a 6, Idalia. All right, Blair, you are at him again. You are not happy. What would you like to do?
I do not give a fuck that Blair has 1 HP. She's going back into rabid dog mode.
Absolutely.
So, you know, I don't know what the deal about the phone thing was, or like the roses, but like some weird clarity comes over her for just a split moment. Just a split moment where she kind of like kneels down very gently, holds like one of the rose vines like in her palm, and it's like, thanks, babe. And then she gets back up. And then just like Flint Lockwood begins barrel running straight towards the cherub by the altar, or like the front.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. It's caught off guard by that. So I'm just gonna give you an attack right off.
Okay. I would like to like bear hug, jump, lunge at it like Freddy, like fucking 5 Nights at Freddy's jump scare this guy and just clip him. I want to clip the shit out of him.
Abso-fucking-lutely. I will allow that. Give me, you guys will have a competing strength check, but he's not very strong. He rolled a 10.
Okay, please be a roll. Please, this will be so funny.
15! Roll me. How many times? We're gonna start out with 1d12. Give me plus your strength.
Okay. Roll a 1. D12 plus 2. Wait. Yes. Wait.
Yes?
Sorry.
You're fine.
There we go.
12! Almost max. That's absolutely good. He's already not looking good, mostly because he was one of the ones that took damage first. Yeah?
I really want to make this funny. So she's running at him like fucking Grug. Like Grug from the Croods. She's barrel running like doesn't care that she's about to die. And she bear hugs, leaps, jumps this cherub, and then clips through him. I don't know if like he gets sliced in some kind of way, but this man, like, she I don't care if she phases through him or anything, but I want him to hurt. I need him to look messy.
Oh, absolutely. There's already a good amount of blood and gore already, as I'd like to think like you're almost like reaching in those inside and ripping them back out.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. This fucking cherub absolutely flabbergasted that you guys managed. He goes, wait!
No, you're not getting away from me this time. I'm done.
All right, as you're losing your fucking shit, Darian, are you about to lose your fucking shit?
Oh, bestie.
Bestie.
I just got an ability called Lose My Fucking Shit.
You did.
So I don't know how else to describe this, but I think Derry just gets really fucking sweaty. I accidentally clicked it in the chat as I was putting it in the thing. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So everybody else is doing their own thing, so I'm sure they're not looking. But if they were to, Darian's like kind of like breathing heavy and getting upset and just and like kind of getting sweaty, but it just kind of sticks. And it's getting more and more until there's just this shine, and it's a little bit disgusting at first, and then I think it kind of mixes with the innate like mist around him and becomes this haze. And like through like the bond they have through blood, like Kuchipachi can feel it too. You can tell he's getting restless. He's kind of like rocking back and forth from foot to foot. Probably like this entire time has kind of been like hanging on to Darian's leg and kind of somehow aware of the fact that he kind of needed to sit tight and let Darian do what was needed. But now is different. Now there's like more pent up energy just ready to burst. And then as it just keeps building through the both of them, Kuchipachi breaks first and lets out the loudest shriek you've ever heard from this little thing. This thing is gonna need to make a charisma save.
Abso-fucking-lutely, and he doesn't have great charisma. These fuckers don't have the best charisma at all. Oh yeah, it's a -3 charisma. That's a 7.
Yeah, no, this thing isn't scared of Kuchipachi. It is scared of Darian.
Yeah.
But since they're right next to each other, can I try something?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
What sort of check would it be? Like, this thing is still within 5 feet of me before it moves. Is there like a brief window that you think it might be a bit too frightened to move that I can grab it?
I would say absolutely, because when it's frightened, it has to move on its turn.
Brilliant.
Absolutely. So would you like to grab it now or when it tries to flee?
I think now,
Absolutely.
because it's like stunned by Kuchipachi like starting its screaming. So I think Darien kind of like takes a step forward and grabs.
Abso-fucking-lutely. All right. This cherub starts to freak the fuck out.
Yeah, do I need to do any sort of check for this?
Give me a general competing dex or strength on your end. It got a 4.
5.
So you got it.
Because my ideal here, I plan on either spiking this thing to the ground, or just straight holding it down for Kuchipachi.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. Since you are touching it, I believe you have, what was it? 1d4 poison?
Yeah, 1d4 plus charisma.
Plus charisma, all right.
So that's going to be 1d4 plus 2. Let me roll
Yes,
that
indeedy.
real quick.
That cherub is not happy.
So there's 4 damage there.
That's good. As long as it's still there, it repeats, you know?
Yeah. Con save DC 15 or be poisoned.
Yep.
But I'm still holding it for now, so that's really kind of not gonna
It will make...
change there.
I think it makes a con save on its turn, so remind me.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, and Kuchipachi's turn?
Okay, so Toxic Touch has like 2 different parts to it.
Yes.
Am I able to do both or just one?
That was the Frighten and its ability, correct?
No, the Frighten is part of Anger.
Okay.
Toxic is... There's,
Oh, yes, you can do both.
Okay. Cool.
If you want to expend the MP, obviously.
I'm trying to decide between that and whether I want to just chomp this motherfucker. But God, we're going balls to the wall. I want to try my new shit.
Yay!
So we are going to use 15 MP.
Yeah. Roll me 3d8.
Let me roll 3d8 real quick.
7.
Okay.
Well, you get 7 points of HP back, correct?
Yep.
Yep, and it takes 7 points of damage. Let's see.
Okay. Oh, is it going to be the same for both, or it has to make the dex save for it?
Oh, it does. I'm so sorry. I'm also working through it.
Yeah. It's all good. Like, again, we're learning this as we go.
Yeah.
That's why I'm doing it.
Well, it rolled a 3, so I think we'll be fine. I'll probably adjust that to have it both be the same thing, if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because it's kind of a risk-reward
the equal,
thing.
like, give and take is absolutely fine.
Exactly.
But,
yeah, it rolled a 3, so it failed.
And it also, I have an extra 1d4 of poison damage from the innate anger.
You are right. All right, roll me another
So-
D4.
Another 3 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. Alrighty, it is not looking great. You kind of took off a good chunk of it.
Yeah, I got 14 damage off of that in
Let's
the
go!
old one, too.
Let's go! We're stacking, baby. We're stacking. Anything else you would like to do?
Stacking. I think... I want to say, Darien doesn't even realize it. He's been screaming this entire time.
Holy shit!
Like, every single thing that he is that Cam has ever held back saying from her mother, I think is coming out in just a horrific string of near incomprehensible yelling.
Yeah. Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Like, Darian's body is practically, like, steaming from, like, this coating of poison.
Yeah, like,
It is
you can hear it.
disgusting.
You can actually hear it sizzling into the ground below you.
And it's all just yelling and spit and pinning this thing down, like, by the neck. While, Kuchipachi just, like, digs his little poison hands in.
Abso-fucking-lutely. It is a brutal scene, honestly. You watch as this one cherub struggles in both of y'all's grips, but you can hear the sizzle of its body being burned away by pure acid as it screams along with you. But instead of anger, it is pure pain and fear.
And will that be it for your turn?
And I think that'll be it for my turn, my funny little jester turn.
Yay!
Idalia, you have, for the funny bit, I'm just gonna copy and paste you, and I'm just gonna have you on the other side. That good for you, babe?
Yep, that's 2 me's.
That's 2 yous, and you can move them as you see fit.
Okay, perfect. Darian, I don't know if you told Idalia everything going on in the memory with the whole who set the fire thing.
Very
But I
vague
don't think you
details
needed
because he
to.
didn't really know
Vague
what
details.
to tell.
But she's doing some math right now. She knows that Idalia was the one who died because it was part of her memory system. And she also knows that, I think one of Darian's vague details was that Idalia was at the scene with these, and so 2 Idalias happening at the same place at the same time. One of them is dead.
Yeah.
And now she knows how. The screaming in the background is not making her feel better.
Yippee! I'm glad.
I think she takes other Idalia by the shoulder and just kind of go, "Can you look? I can do this. I can. I think it would be easier for you. Can you incinerate the thing? I'll help. I'll help you. I'll get out of your way."
Absolutely. It nods. And you watch in a similar pose, but not quite yours. It begins to fold its hands together. And what would you like it to cast?
Dragon's Breath.
All
Actually, if she's is it automatically fire, or can we choose the element since we're casting it?
You know what? I'll let you choose it once per day. Just for the
Okay,
funny. I might change it later on, but right now for the funny, you can change it.
I'm actually gonna go with ice because I feel like if this thing is acting out her will, it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be cold.
Absolutely. I have to remember what the damage for Dragon's Breath is, because I don't think I put it down.
It is a concentration spell, 3d6 damage.
Alright, 3d6.
Or half on a failed save.
Okay, so
the
it takes a
creature does have to
dexterity
save
save.
one.
Okay, absolutely. So the creature has, what's your save? Do you know? If anything, we can just make a contrasting roll. So
I think when I automatically made the thing, it was a 16.
a 16, slay. Okay,
16.
so it got a 15. It got a 12 plus 3.
Oh.
So that hits.
Oh, it misses.
Yeah, it misses.
No, I meant the creature misses.
Oh, okay.
The save.
Yeah. Now roll me some damage. I believe that's 3d6.
Yeah, 3d6.
Some nasty points of damage you're gonna give this damn thing.
12
12
damage.
already. It's nasty, and you only take 5 instead of the 10.
Yep, from her pool, right?
Yep, you guys have a shared pool, but when she casts, it's halved.
Okay. Yep, I see it. All right,
Yeah.
let me remove 5.
Now, is there anything you'd like original Adalia to do? Because you do have that dagger.
I do have that dagger. I am going to use it.
Absolutely. It is going to try to dodge that for a 5 for an
Alright.
8.
Let me do a little roll. Oh,
Whoa! All right, roll me that damage. It should be doubled.
All right.
Woo!
For,
7 points.
Yep, 7 points.
You guys did a good
Jesus
amount of
Christ.
damage to this damn thing. It is not looking pretty good. All right, is there anything else you would like to do?
I am going to stand next to Adalia without getting out of melee range because I do not want to be in ice range.
Other Adalia.
Other Adalia.
Other Adalia. All right, Blair, you're tweaking out, girl pop. What you like to do?
Oh, dude, I don't give a fuck about the scythe. I am bare fist knuckling like this guy in the head.
Oh, absolutely.
If possible, I don't know what the like mechanics for the glitch out feature works like yet, but I would still like to try and see if I can clip my fist through its head.
Absolutely. Give me a wisdom save.
That's fine. There we go.
Ooh. So you can still do it, but at the sad contrast of your hand gets a little bit stuck in the altar.
That's fun.
All right, so you punch it through the altar, and it's a gore fucking fest, dog. You are going inside it and punching it like directly in the brain or something. But as you pull back, you realize, oh fuck. Your hand kind of got stuck into the altar. But regardless, I would like you to roll its damage. 1d12 plus strength.
1d12 plus 2. Okay. 13.
Whoa! Is it dead? Hold on, let me do quick math. You might have killed it, you might have not. Hold on. No, it's not dead yet.
Fuck.
It looks really fucking bad though. It is barely getting itself up. As it tries to get up, it doesn't have wings, so it's just trying to like scramble away from you as you are stuck on the altar. It is going to try to run on its turn. But
I can try.
no, you can try. Next in the order, Darian, are you tweaking out, baby girl?
Oh, I'm so tweaking out. Yippee! Mommy issues galore
Let's
in this
go.
corner.
I love
Like,
that.
This entire crash out that like y'all are hearing could probably like pay a mortgage on a therapist's entire house. Just Darian, I think I'm trying to figure out, you know, this time Darian is just holding it down.
Mm-hmm.
And letting, like, like, anytime it gets a limb free to struggle, just pin down again to let Kuchipachi do its thing, and I would like to consume.
Absolutely. Roll me that. It's going to try to struggle out, but it has disadvantage. A 12 and a natural 20, so you're lucky you didn't. All right.
Goddamn.
It got it. It's a disadvantage. Woo!
10 plus 2d4 from me and Kuchipachi touching it for poison.
Oh, yeah. Did you roll the 2d4?
So,
Oh, Mama don't look too good. Okay. It's not looking good.
yeah, this is really, between the acid and the dissolving and the poison, and Kuchipachi is just like, I don't want to say like trying to tear off pieces into his mouth because he can't quite get it. He is still trying to swallow it whole, but it's not working out quite yet.
in the worst possible way for the cherub, it's not quite working out.
Yeah, I feel like it would almost be more merciful for the cherub at this point to go in pieces, because right now, he is being just not even gnawed alive.
No,
just
burned alive.
gummed. Like, with all of this fucking acid.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
While
it's
also,
not doing
like,
good.
every time it gets any sort of air or respite, or, like, anytime Kuchipachi pulls back even the slightest bit, it's still hearing Darien go on. And it's uncomfortable, if nothing else, just to fucking hear the, you never cared! You never cared about what I actually wanted to do!
Oh, fuck yeah. This poor fucking cherub. Is there anything else you would like to do, Edge?
I have something brewing, but I don't have it yet, so go for it.
Okay. Alright. I accidentally forgot the cherub's turn, so it is now the cherub's turn. These fuckers are not looking good. I think the green one here, he's gonna try to make a run for it, dog. He's scared of you, Blair. He's actively scared of you.
Well, hold on. If
Yeah.
I'm on top of him, because I jumped and grappled him, or like jumped at him, would he
yeah.
not be in like don't I get like an attack of opportunity?
You do. I forgot because your token wasn't across it. Yeah, give me an attack
right
of
there.
opportunity.
Can I use the glitch thing, or do I take a wisdom save for that?
You're gonna have to take another wisdom save.
I'll do it.
Okay, give me another wisdom save.
Ah!
Sadly, you cannot manage. I would say like your hand's still stuck in that altar. So he is going to manage to get away because he is terrified of you, dog. Lamau, indeed, girl pop. I think they kind of realize this is a losing battle here. And
Dude,
then
he literally just kick me, not be dead. Like I got 1 HP.
I don't think he don't got a lot of HP himself, and you're about to like pull its brain out.
That's true.
So he's going to use his movement to try to get away from you if possible. Let me see, how far can he go? He doesn't want to get near you, but he has wings. No, he doesn't. He's the only one that doesn't have wings. Okay. He's gonna have to tank it and see if he can get out the door. Yeah, he's gonna move. This guy here, I'm trying to think if he's gonna also be a coward. They might all try to run. You know what? He's feeling a little bit brave. He is going to try to. This one has a dagger. Funny joke.
We love daggers.
We love dagger. We love silly dagger. I need both you and your clone, Adalia, to make dex saves, as it's going to try to use its little puppet strings to hold you down so it can get a better attack on you.
Alright, do you want 2 separate dex saves?
Yes, please.
Alright,
Ooh.
so that's a 3 and a
Alright.
17.
Which one do you want to be which?
I'm gonna say I want Clone Adalia to have the 17 because her spell is concentration. I will take the 3.
Okay, cool. Immediately, your clone manages to move out of the way of these puppet strings. However, you, Adalia, you feel your wrist get caught as it pulls you down. It is going to try to attack you for advantage now. It had okay. It got a 10 with advantage. Its other one was natural 1. Give me a dodge, parry, or tank.
What does the parry do?
Yours is, let me take a little look, see, because yours
It's
is
not
different from
great.
Adalia's. If anything, I think, like, if you miss the parry, it hits. So I believe, I'm just
Okay,
clicking it just
Let's
for...
do dodge then.
Okay. Do a dodge
Alright,
for
dodge
me.
time.
Dodge.
11.
Wow, you just by 1 made it. Okay. Despite it trying to bring its short sword down on you, or its dagger down on you, you manage just to move out of the way, and it sticks its dagger right into the ground, just where your hair was. But it's missed. This poor green sap, I don't know what it can do. It's desperately gonna try to get away from you, Edge, with a dex save of 17. So either a strength or a dex to try to keep it still.
Strength or
Dex.
dex?
Yeah,
that's-
just general. Because it got a 17.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna
It's
do
getting
that.
its ass out of there. It does not like you. It's
Quick
scared.
question.
Yeah.
Con save DC 15.
Oh boy. An 8.
Oh yeah, also it was supposed to take 2 more poison damage from my charisma.
Roll that.
Also,
but
an
also
up attack if it's going past Adalia.
it is
I'm gonna say like it maneuvers around where it doesn't get an opportunity to attack on you, babe.
Alright.
yeah, it's poisoned.
Okay. Ew. So it's taking another D4 damage, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess Kuchipachi also can't take reflex when it escapes.
No, sadly not.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna push that one. I've already managed some fuck shit to
So
this
roll me
thing.
some damage on that fucking thing.
For the poison?
Yes, please.
Alright, 1d4 plus charisma mod.
I will also mark him as
5
poison.
damage.
Holy fucking shit. Alright, so he's poisoned. Not his best.
I'm just imagining this thing, like, scrambling and waddling away. It manages, like, 10 feet and then just falls flat, and it's
Girl,
just gone.
It's not scrambling. It's limping.
Dragging its feeble little body as best it can.
Pretty much. It's on its last fucking legs. It does not look like it'll survive another attack. It is not looking good. But I believe that's all the cherubs' turn because they ate shit pretty hard and they did not expect it. Let's see. Adalia, it is now your turn. You got 2 cherubs near you. One, the green one without the wings is trying to run away. The yellow one, it's trying, but it doesn't really feel good about everything.
You know what? I still have some MP left. I'm shooting some fire at Heather Duke. Shut up, Heather.
Hell yeah, get her ass. Roll me that. It got a natural fucking 1. Oh my god.
+4. There's no. I don't think there's a save for Firebolt.
Yeah. I think it's just a general attack, so it tried to dodge, but it only got a 1.
General attack. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But it doesn't count for double.
1
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll me some damage, babe.
1d10.
This could bring it down.
7.
That brings it down. Yeah. You watch Blair as you try to go after it. This little fucking guy tries to make his way out, but Adalia, there's 2 Adalias now. One of the Adalia goes, beam, and it fucking incinerates the motherfucker.
I like to imagine that Blair with one hand still stuck in the floor gives like a thumbs up with like her other arm, and both the Dahlias give Blair a thumbs up.
Yeah, they give the 2 thumbs up
Absolutely.
back.
Yes! Yes!
All right, you have the other Adalia, the clone Adalia, if you would like to use her.
Other Adalia has her concentration spell, so I will ask her to use her action to keep lighting this guy up. More ice magic.
More ice. It's a concentration?
It is
Oh, it is.
concentration, so
Up
it's
to a
concentration for
minute.
up to a minute.
So I gotta
Yep.
make another dex, don't I?
Do you make a dex whenever it's...
Let's see. You touch one
Yeah.
willing creature, it imbues provided it has one. So you can just choose whenever. Creature, use an action. 15. Each creature... No. Yeah, it has to make it again.
Yeah, it's every time. Okay.
Okay,
Make
cool.
another dex save.
That's
Creature.
a 12 plus 3, 15.
Just misses.
Oh my fucking god.
Just
All right.
misses by 1.
Roll me again. Fuck!
15 damage.
Yellow's still alive. All of these fuckers are not looking good. 15's a decent chunk. It looks, all of these guys look like they are like, well, I guess 2, because there's only 2 left. Both of them look like they're on the cusp of dying. You see one of them, the green one with the wings, it looks like it's literally melting. Its flesh flopping off like wet paper towels off its own skin. And then you see the yellow one, it's chipped, its skin turning blue, it's having a harder time moving, and it is slowly freezing up. Alright, that is your turn, Adalia. Blair, there are 2 left.
Yay! What do I have to do to get my hand unstuck?
Give me a general wisdom check.
Alright, okay, lock in Blair.
You gotta lock in, you got it.
1 sec.
20!
20.
You're out.
Okay.
You can
I'm
move however
up.
you feel like.
I don't think I have enough. Do I have enough to hit one of them?
You can also, well, it depends if you have the MP.
I might have the MP, honestly.
If you want to change out for the crossbow to hit it across.
I think I can. I think I can do that, yeah. So, I'm gonna run up over here, like wave a hand, no more scythe, get out of here. And then I summon my crossbow.
Absolutely.
And I aim for the guy on the green one that's trying so hard to escape.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not even sure if he can dodge. He rolled a 4 anyways, so give me an attack.
Please be a good attack, bro.
18,
Okay.
that hits. Roll me damage.
Alright, buddy, you're going down.
6. Weirdly enough, he's still up.
Oh.
You fucking immediately, and you hear this cherub get hit, and I mean, it's like flesh and, like, it is just tissue and bone at this point, as this cherub, it is not looking good, but he is, for better or for worse, alive, question mark? At this point,
Not for long.
not long. No sirree. Blair, is there anything else you would like to do before I move to Darien?
Can I just, like, do a perception check as she's kind of, like, coming down? Is there anything in the room that she can notice at all?
Like what specifically would you be looking for?
A lot of weird shit has just happened. Disembodied voice texted on her phone. A bunch of rose vine appeared.
Yeah.
Darien, like, disappeared into, like, a black abyss.
Yeah.
And so, like, are there any other forces present in the room right now?
Give me more of an arcane check than a perception.
Okay, let me see. Please be a good roll. Please, 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 please. Oh my gosh.
I will give you this much. You cannot help but feel like you're being watched, but you can't see anything.
Alright, we're being watched. Okay.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, that is your turn.
It's my turn. Yep.
Darien.
Tee-hee.
Tee-hee.
I just tee-heed loud enough I woke up the cat. Whoops.
That's so funny.
Let me do something real quick. I have to just check a little.
Oh my god. Oh my god, are you... Oh my god, oh no. Oh no.
Do it again. Do it again.
He's out of my range, but he's not out of range of the baby.
baby. Yeah.
Darien, like, after this thing, like, squirms and drags its way out of his hands to just get itself the fuck out of Dodge. Darien, like, kind of stumbles back up to his feet. Breathing heavy, still dripping with this toxic sludge.
Yeah.
Just points a finger at it and goes, "Go make Mama proud!"
Go make Mama proud. Oh my god. the flash of him moving across the map is so fucking funny.
Thank you, Tilly, for rendering his entire body.
I know.
So it makes it look like he's running around.
Who is the... is it fucking Signor Pello that does like the
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is.
characters move around? That's what I'm fucking imagining. This
I
is
adore that.
Kuchipachi, full as fast as his little legs will take him, and he gets some shocking speed going.
He does.
Just I'm not gonna like. I know it's not the like full ability of like the shriek. I think Kuchipachi is still making horrendous noises this
yeah.
entire time.
Absolutely.
It's not doing like the fear effect, but he is still screaming.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to run and again just lunge at this thing.
Absolutely.
22
that
for 16 damage.
motherfucker's
Plus-
gone.
1d4 poison. So
That-
Pasted.
20 damage.
He's gone. Absolutely fucking paced, dog. That fucking
and-
creature didn't stand a fucking chance.
May I add a little bit of flavor text?
Absolutely. What would you like to say?
Darian is still in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
So I would like to think, as a performer, as a top performing member of Mr. Jingle's class,
Yes.
kind of like stumbles back a step, puts his arms out, and gives a nice bow.
Let's fucking go. That's fucking metal as fuck. Let's go. Absolutely, absolutely. That thing is just a stain on the floor. I mean, that's so for real. It is now the singular cherub's turn.
It's gonna kill itself.
It's gonna it's actually
I
going
would do
It
it,
has
honestly.
no other choices.
it's going to actually use its entire disengage action to like get the fuck out of dodge. Yeah. It can do that. I'm sorry. It's not fucking with that. It saw y'all. It's like, and motherfucker just kind of like piece the fucks out and
Did it get
disappears.
Doesn't a Dally get opportunity attack?
No, because it used
Not
its
if
disengage.
not if he disengages.
Oh.
And then, just like that, you guys watch as you finally breathe once more, and all three spotlights immediately go out. You can't help but all feel watched as whatever stage show you had put on had come to a close, at least for now. You hear and before you, where the platform once was, a door opens, and you realize that you maybe have one more floor to go through. But as disheveled and tired and exhausted as you are, you realize that maybe the worst part of it is over. You have a new ability each of you can play with. You realize that even with everything, maybe there's a little bit more that you guys can kind of soldier through. But regardless, even as the curtain closes, and for now the show stops, you know that whatever is about to come next, it will not end the production just yet. And that is where we're gonna end the session today. Great job,
Yay!
everybody! Great job! Yippee! Yippee!
Yay!
We have friends, and I figured out how murder happened.
Yeah, y'all really dipped into the whole murder thing. How y'all feel?
I feel
I'm having a
great.
great time.
Yeah.
Dog, it took me forever to go back to the previous sessions and literally copy word by word what y'all's
Yeah.
interactions were.
God bless.
That played out so much fun though. Like
I'm
the work
so
that you put
glad.
into it showed.
I'm so glad
yeah,
it was
no, that was so much fucking fun.
It was a lot. That was like the one thing I was about to spoil, but I'm like, no, you guys just need to experience it for yourselves. I'm like, oh, EB, holy shit.
That was crazy.
Let's fucking go.
Fuck those cherubs.
Yeah.
Literally hate them.
Yeah, it's not like you guys will ever see them again or anything. Smiles, kicks my
You know
little
what?
feet.
Controversial opinion. Controversial opinion. Idalia does not hate them.
Wow.
The only thing that makes them different from everyone else fucking watching her is that they're uglier and she cares about them less.
She cares about them less.
It's that one fucking game theory clip where it's like, nobody's seeing is clowns. I find clowns delightful. That's Adalia about the cherubs. Like, nobody liked the stupid cherubs. I found them delightful.
Well, you know,
I found them like everyone else, but a little bit uglier.
There's a web there. You know, and there's a web. And there's more than one of these little fuckers running around, so who knows? Who knows?
I'm sure the web doesn't mean anything.
No, absolutely not. It'll never come up
It's
again.
just a decoration.
Ever.
It doesn't mean it's
It's
not
almost
anything.
like we're still looking for Gromgo. I guess, I don't know.
Who knows?
Or
Who
not-
knows? It'll be fine.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fine.
Where did Gromby go?
I don't know.
How are we gonna go to the next floor though if like me and Adalia have like 1 HP?
It smiles. I guess we'll just have to find
we'll die.
out. We'll die.
Okay. Okay.
We do be dying on occasion.
You do pass out. But it's okay.
I'm doing great, so I think I have to just walk in front again and hope that it's not a mental attack like last time. Because there's not much I can do to tank that for y'all.
It's okay.
Good news, it's the knife spider.
It's the knife spider, that's true. It's fine, you guys had your time in the spotlight. And boy, wasn't it fun for all of you?
Regular Tuesday for Adalia.
Right? Yeah.
It was shockingly therapeutic for Darian.
It was. I'm sure Blair felt great about it.
No, it
we
was
all
not
like
very
to see-
therapeutic.
Blair seemed happy.
Blair seemed happy. Girl mental broke herself into a new ability.
I am so happy about the fact that she asked for help for the first fucking time in this campaign.
And somebody
I'm so
helped.
happy.
Somebody reached out and helped.
So, okay, I just gotta say something, but I do want to ask, was the text messages coming from a certain name? Because you did mention Eugene out of nowhere for that.
His texting style is very familiar.
So it may or may not be Eugene.
May or may not.
Question mark.
Question mark,
Okay.
yeah. But you do know for a fact that texting style, like, I feel like you'd know it.
Okay, crazy. Is this something that I can use, like, in a similar vein to, like, a Dahlia talking to the notepad or the...
Possibly.
Okay. Sorry, Edge. Please continue.
Good. I'm... here. The idea kind of crumbled halfway through, but this
No,
is
no,
like
no,
the
no.
rough draft.
Yeah.
No, it's perfect. I love it.
It's
It's just
the little fireball.
Let's go. We win.
There's
We
little
stay
fake
winning.
fireballs that definitely aren't going to hurt any of the actors because they are completely fake props.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, exactly.
But
The
yeah.
riptides are just, they're sending me. I love that.
I know, they're so cute. They're so fucking cute. But
Trying
yeah.
to figure out how to justify a trench coat is hard.
Understandable.
Yeah. love
But
it.
you managed. It looks really cute.
Bless you.
Thank you.
But yeah, we are going to call it here for now. I hope all y'all had fun. 2 thumbs up.
It was so much fun.
Yippee!
It's
Yippee!
so much fun.
This planning took fucking forever.
Fresh,
hope
thank you
it's-
for making us food.
Me shriveled up. No problem.
I hope the war is almost over for you.
The war is almost over. I got 1 day of work and I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna win.
Bless.
I'm gonna win. But yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording here.